Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Backseat
Welcome to the stream. I am going to get us into the game.
Is this when I'm meant to tell everyone what slurs I learned this week by reading the Right Wing Press? Is this when it's meant to happen?
No better time, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, do them alphabetically.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. I one time on stream I did legitimately read like a Boris Johnson column from like 2002 and did learn a new slur, like live on stream. So it can still happen.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt here. Jamie, the stream you've got running to us is now paused because you'd switched to your desktop view, so we can't actually see Hitman.
What?
Which is, that's fine by me, I can imagine. I the power of my mind, I can imagine Jamie being competent, possibly.
It says it's running for me.
Cancel it and redo it with Hitman. It's
Fuck's sake. All right, can you see it now?
no, because you're not streaming it to us. This is on Discord. We're not seeing it.
I'm going to see if I have a technical difficulty.
Now we can. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey, finally. Right.
Well, I guess that emote would have been redundant then, so I'll leave it alone.
Right, I'll pop out the
So
chat.
is the volume all right for everyone in chat? I need to actually be able to see chat. No, where is it? Fucking hell.
They say it sounds good.
They say it sounds
just
good.
Run it through the
fine.
normal podcast rules. We'll fix it as we go.
Fair enough.
This isn't a professional operation.
Well,
Well,
we're not going to start until the prediction runs its course. But yeah, what we're doing tonight is I'm going to run the entire game. It's not really speed runs because I'm too old and no one wants to watch me like trying to make a glitch happen perfectly 60 times in a row. But,
Well, I'm the only person that's voted for no restart. Everybody else is a hater.
I bet on 6 to 20.
apparently I'm only coming through the left audio channel.
Oh, not that again.
For fuck's sake.
I don't know what. Anyway.
Also, I am not betting because I have seen Jamie's practice runs, so I have inside information on this.
I've watched Jamie's YouTube where all of the sort of runs are, but I also, because it's YouTube, assumed that he'd retried over and over again.
Yeah, it's for Jackie Chan vision of Hitman runs.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Right, hang on. Am I coming out of both sides now?
Well, I can't tell, so.
Yeah, right, we fixed it. Hurrah. Right. Yeah, also, it's not going to count as a restart if the game crashes, which might well happen.
Yeah, that's fair, I reckon.
Yeah, I mean, that's not your fault.
Although
We're only blaming you for the stuff that's your fault.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
well,
played
I'm
Hitman.
sure there'll be plenty of that, like.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on it, so.
But, yeah, so. Going to try and get the whole thing done. And like I say, not going too fast, but hopefully competent is the plan. But I think we've still got like 5 minutes or so left on the thing, so...
Interesting that no one's gone 20 to 50. That is interesting.
Anybody who does that should immediately get the gulag for being
Just
non-believer.
time them out for 50 minutes and just leave.
Well, there's 21 levels.
Vibes.
There's 21 levels, so I'd have to fuck up pretty spectacularly to get near 50, I think.
Okay, I feel pretty happy with my bet. I didn't realize there were 21 levels. I don't know how many levels there are in games. As usual, I've shown up unprepared and guessed.
I
Does
think
this game have farming in it?
sadly not.
No, that's going to be the Skyrim stream this summer, Lila. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think there's 6 levels in Hitman 1, 8 in Hitman 2, and 7 in Hitman 3. That's 21, I think. Yeah, it is 21. So, but I don't know. What should we? Farming corpses, yeah.
Yes. To you, Hitman sounds like a good name for a good game, I reckon.
Right. So, I don't know. Someone talk about some exciting thing they did at the weekend, I guess. Just for the 5 minutes until this thing runs out.
You've got the wrong crowd here, Eric.
Yeah,
Fucking impossible.
won't lie.
Does anyone
I mean, yes.
Anyone have any
Cool.
questions about Hitman that I might be able to answer?
Might as well fucking ask me to be happy.
All right, Jamie, why do you like Hitman so much?
I don't actually. I fucking hate it. I've been to give you an example of why I've been practicing these fucking runs for a month, and then Monday night one of them just stopped working. Just a thing that I'd done like hundreds of times before up to that point just suddenly had different results every time, and I had to fucking had to scramble to figure out a new method.
This is exactly my relationship. What my relationship was to like maths and physics, which is I'm good at it, but I fucking hate it because I keep doing it over and over again. Also, someone has asked in the chat, is Hitman bald or does he shave his head? I think canonically he shaves his head. I think that is the canonical answer.
Depends which movie you're watching, to be honest.
Yeah, it does. Depends whether or not they could actually get a bald actor.
But I feel like 47 is centrist, so possibly bald in that sense. You know, as the protagonist of a video game, he is automatically a centrist.
No,
video coming soon.
He's not a centrist. He's just politically disengaged because no one's putting up a platform he likes.
Yeah.
Tixie doing Nick's Windows operating systems material already, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick's going to be furious about that.
Yeah. Let's say it was NT.
Oh, Christ.
Is Hitman a juice? Tixie, do you know you have to pay channel points to get David to answer that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, whether Hitman is crepes or not, now that, that's completely free.
Is Hitman the bread?
Is Hitman bread?
Is the story still that he's made from the DNA of 4 different foreign stereotypes? I genuinely could not tell you what the fucking backstory of this game is at all. I couldn't give a fuck. It's the sort of thing that it would make Tom Clancy fans cringe.
I feel like in one of the levels you can it's set in India and you can convincingly disguise Agent 47 in India apparently, which is apparently because he's just sort of so mixed race that you can't tell, which is fucking insane to me.
Yeah. How does this game work? I shoot people and drop things on their heads mainly, but what I'll do is I'm not gonna attempt a run, but what I'll do is I'll start up and just point out the method by which you can tell how much I've fucked it.
Okay, so we're getting a demonstration.
Yeah. So
also my partner's just come home, so I might have to mute myself.
At the bottom left there, you see the map, and there's the 2 green, the cross guns that are green.
Mm-hmm.
When that turns red, I fucked it.
Yeah, especially when it says arresting on there. I don't think that's good.
Yeah. The only exception to that is if a target sees me do something illegal, it'll turn red, but then when I kill them, it might go back to, as long as they don't tell anyone else before they die, it goes back to green. So
you have to be careful if you've got a poster as a target, then, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the if that goes red, that's why I'm probably gonna have to restart the fucking level most of the time.
Okay, Jamie, the predictions are locked in.
All right.
All right.
We're here. We're ready. Let's do this.
Let's go then. Do we want to watch That's something I should have asked, actually. Do we want to watch the cutscenes?
I could take him or leave him, but
Well,
I played the game on stream, so
Make it easier for you if you get like a bit of breathing time when there's a cutscene on.
right, okay.
yeah, dealer's choice, speedrunner's choice.
Right, here we go.
What, Jamie, show us the cool cutscenes and then just skip all the naff ones, basically.
Yeah, that's it.
One of Europe's leading couture brands.
Oh, you're not doing your tutorial level speedrun?
No, because it interrupts you every 10 seconds to tell you how to like pick up a coin.
And his partner, Dalia Margolis, a retired supermodel, an iconic power couple on the global fashion scene, and two of the most dangerous people in the world. Novikov and Margolis are in fact...
Yeah, I don't know anything about this. I haven't even watched the movie.
Yeah, I never watched the movie. I'm gonna come clean about that.
Which movie is the question? There's two of them.
Actually,
Which one?
It's
Also
got
don't.
Olga Kurylenko in it, which I nearly watched just because she's beautiful, but I didn't care enough.
Is that the elephant one? I think
That's the elephant one, yeah.
Got to say, the woman target in this level does give me Ghislaine Maxwell vibes. So, make of that what you will.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're rattling on here about all the stuff these people have done, and it's very hard to care, so...
Which they plan to sell at a secret Iago auction.
They should just come up and say about nonsense and just like put you straight
Yeah,
in.
that's it, yeah.
Oh, MI6 are paying us to do this? Cool, I didn't know that.
Are you getting paid by nonces to off nonces?
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Victor Novikov will be the focus of everyone's attention, but despite his posturing, he is merely the money man. The real target is Dalia Margolis. Beautiful and brilliant, she is a master manipulator and the true brains behind Iago. Two targets, a highly public event. At first glance, an impossible task. Then again...
Is it like 5 minutes in the future, or is this present timeline? Do you have like cool technological abilities and shit?
You do get some, like, ridiculous gadgets, but it's not, like, really sort of like Tom Clancy Future Soldier shit for the most part. So all we're going to bring this time is a gun, which is not that futuristic, but...
No, he evades camera lines on the ground there, and then shoots out the other camera.
Time to find Dalia Margolis.
Already he's killed the first target.
Yeah. Also, it's worth pointing out that like 47 is a quiet quitter. It's like no one, as long as no one sees the body before I've left the site, that's all. That's what we consider a good job. I fucked it. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
That guy wasn't looking at the fireworks like he should have been.
What was the fucked it command that was restarted?
Restarted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that onto my clipboard so that I think we're gonna be using it a lot. One runs. Very good. Very good grammar. I don't mean to be that person about it, but
well, don't.
Yeah. Problem solved.
I can't stop myself. You all know this.
If anyone here is only capable of one run, that'll be James.
You were seen by the other camera.
Yeah.
All right. Do we count that again?
Yeah, we count that again.
Yeah. He did like He did a weird twirl when I told him to move. Just like flashed his arse directly into the camera's line of sight.
Don't let me play. It'll be an absolute hot mess.
I fucked that one because I pressed the wrong button.
Okay, hold on. Let's get that another restart.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely shouldn't get me to play it because the last time I played this game, I basically walked around saying my disguise was being a bald person.
Oh, fuck.
So.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Right. Old man with gun. Hours.
All right.
14 in the chat. If it turns out Jamie doesn't speedrun Hitman, but is just fucking with us all, this would genuinely be the best stream ever.
Right, we're back on
beautiful.
fucking track.
Beautiful.
I remember to check what this fucking arsehole down here is doing, because he should be looking at the fireworks like everyone else.
Well, if that's what they're doing. I was very confused about that last time.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't realize. I didn't realize people actually looked at fireworks. I thought people just had that as a general annoyance.
Oh, got a ring there.
Targets are down.
Yay!
Head towards left.
All right then.
There we go.
Right.
First level cleared.
That's still pretty impressive.
Research Arena asking me a question in chat. I would say don't ever correct me under any circumstance about something I've said in a bonus episode of the podcast. Because to be honest about the peace at home bonuses, I show up usually pissed off from work or from a stream and just say any old shite. So
Right. Well, we got Silent Assassin.
but I'm just kidding, save it for tomorrow, don't do it now.
One
Do it.
down, 20 to go.
Yeah.
How long does it take if you do it like normal?
Oh, it takes me like 20 minutes. So and that's
Also,
exceptionally long.
How was Moscow?
also depends on how you're choosing to assassinate them. Like, if you're going for one with story options, it can be a while.
It's quite the scandal at the FSB.
Yeah,
His
some of them
death
you end
will
up
not be
standing around for
investigated.
fucking ages waiting for them to get into position for the like fancy kill.
Your turn.
Yeah, there are like storyline
The
murders you
secrets
can
of the global
do, and they
elite.
take fucking forever,
5 years
as I
ago,
learned several
everything was
times.
At some point as well, they patch the game so that if you alt
This
tab,
thing
it
makes
pauses,
WikiLeaks look like a
so you
gossip
can't like
wire.
sit and look at Twitter while while you're waiting for
Then
the guy
gets
to
the
walk into a
sword,
trap or whatever.
I have found that whoever wields the sword decides who holds the pen.
Is this the baddie?
Yeah.
Smile, Victor. Your reputation is safe. Now run along. I'm sure you have pretty.
Is this game set in conspiracy theory universe? What? That no one has gone on about 15-minute cities in this game, to my knowledge. So I don't know if it's
A
in.
new conspiracy though, that's in this
Good luck
game
with the
old.
shot.
Yeah, yeah, it
in-
is.
To be fair, in this game, Epstein did kill himself, so, you know.
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, there is literally a mission that is on an island where the rich are planning like their weird life extension plots.
Yeah. Right. I can't be bothered to sit through the fucking briefings, but the gist is this guy is developing a virus that can, like, you put someone's DNA into the virus and then you, like, it only kills them. You know, like the last James Bond film. And she's also a scientist, but she's been sent there by the money people to, like, keep an eye on him because he's, like...
Dipshit.
He's a dipshit, basically, yeah.
The objectives for this is both the targets need to be killed and the virus has to be destroyed. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
don't
is-
drink the virus.
yeah.
Do not do that.
The virus with their DNA.
Actually, what there is a sample of that he keeps hidden of the virus coded to her DNA that you can use to kill her.
This is one of the coolest maps in the
Yeah.
entire series, in my view.
It's very good.
I think it would be excellent if it wasn't for the must destroy the virus objective. I don't like that. So he starts disguised as a security guard, turns on a hose, shorts via electricity, so she gets electrocuted from the puddle. First target down.
Next up.
It's incredible.
Silvio Caruso.
Well, caught himself on a banister there. That's a couple of seconds
Nah.
behind goal.
God, yeah, in like a Mario 64 run, that'd be game over, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, they're so highly optimized. Though. To be clear, like, this is not going to be anywhere close to world record or anything.
No.
This is just for fun.
Though
There is a
2016,
YouTube. Oh, sorry.
I did get a world record on the like hard mode version of this level that lasted about 8 hours.
So he just dropped a propane tank along with an explosive and detonated the explosive such that the propane tank blowing up was considered an accident.
Yeah.
Hitman.
I was going to say, there is a YouTube channel I watch which is just like the history of speedruns. And it is
Come on.
one of
There
the
we go.
best presented YouTube channels I've ever watched. Unnecessarily good.
So you're going to be wondering what the fuck just happened. Jamie placed an explosive under the floor, then detonated it, causing a stalagmite to stalactite to fall off the ceiling and straight into the virus sample, destroying it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's Hitman. Enjoy.
And he's off in that little car.
No restarts. Excellent.
That was perfect.
Yeah,
Like-
well,
Oh, I don't know. The banister hit was really. That's
Oh yeah, level geometry is my fucking worst enemy.
Guess it's a 9.5 out of 10, really. If we're
Yeah.
being honest.
Could do better. Room for improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it says Silent Assassin, I'm happy. Quite frankly.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever got Silent Assassin because I play this game like it's fucking Doom.
Ether Security's in the dark about the incident. I feared the company knew about the virus, not even the board.
I like this cutscene actually.
I understand. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Boss is unhappy. I followed you from Italy. I guess when you're invisible, you stop looking over your shoulder.
You did this.
Iago exposed you. ICA did the heavy lifting. I just pulled some strings.
Yeah, you're
oh
mine.
no, I've become absorbed in the plot that I don't
I
understand.
didn't expect.
Play dirty.
I still don't get the plot
That's how you
properly,
defeat
to be
a stronger
honest.
opponent. You strike from behind.
Yeah.
Are the
it's-
bad
need
guys
a key.
communists?
No.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
Oh, then it's fine. Then I can be
Trust me,
absorbed.
if there's a weakness.
There is a dialogue in one of the
I'll find
levels
it.
where basically
Take my
a guy
chances.
destroys the global elite deal by convincing him that the global elite are actually doing communism. Just completely he's like, well, there wouldn't be any profit in the super secret bunker in Antarctica. You'd have to share resources. Ooh, you have to share resources, everyone. It's the worst possible outcome.
What's even great is he's talking him out of the guy's against doing mitigations of climate change because they've got their bunker, and the guy convinces him that the bunker will be terrible because it will all be communist, and he goes, oh well, we've got to save the environment then. It's very, very funny. These games have a really, really sharp through thread of anti-capitalism, which is kind of wild, given the company that put them out and all.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to interrupt for a special question.
Yo.
Sinan, Nick asks, as a special guest, what is your favourite Windows operating system?
Sinan.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, Nick.
The first one I used was 97. So I do have a nostalgia for 97, I guess. So,
Shouldn't he be asking Jamie what Sinan's favourite operating system is if we're staying on brand here, Nick?
Don't encourage him.
Who cares?
Right, so we're
Yeah, you
in
validate Nick.
we're in Marrakesh. This
Yes.
guy is he Swedish or some shit?
He's Swedish, yeah.
he's Swedish.
He's a banker and he's stolen everyone's pension funds, and he's hiding out in Morocco.
I mean, where else would you hide if you'd done that, to be honest?
And this guy is a Moroccan general, confusingly played by Jason Isaacs for some reason.
Yeah.
And he's that guy's hiding out in an embassy, and this guy he was on his way to be arrested. This guy had soldiers attack the prison convoy.
He's going to coup the government. He's going to coup the king.
Going to start a coup with off the outrage of this guy having escaped justice. So I've got to go in and murder them both.
Technically an anti-monarchist military coup. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I want everyone to appreciate the cool ducky gun.
God damn it. I like the explosive baseball. That is one of my favourite pieces of equipment.
Yeah.
You're in. Good work, 47. Now locate General.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one who had that moment.
All right, so he starts as a soldier in the compound of that general.
Yeah.
Just walking around with the baseball. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to play a game of catch. No big deal.
This could be a point where I have to restart. It's very finicky. We'll find out in just a second.
Target down.
Nope, explosion kill. Didn't count.
All right, then.
Right.
Restarted.
What are you trying to do?
Right.
Silent
So
assassin.
Yeah.
Basically.
47.
you throw the
Now
baseball
locate
in.
General
He's
Zaydan.
got a big fucking Cala gas canister in there. The baseball has to land in such a way that the explosion from the baseball doesn't touch him, but does blow up the gas canister, which then kills him. And then it's an accident because the gas canister was what killed him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man.
Rules lawyering the thing.
Rules lawyering the coroner,
There
basically.
we go. Accident kill.
There you go. You got it. All right.
Fancy Wookie, what is your wife doing in Marrakesh currently?
Negotiating with a general.
Yeah, staging the coup.
She's currently throwing a baseball at a boiler and swearing. So just going for a nice little jog through the streets, nothing to worry about.
For a bazaar in Marrakesh. It looks nice. It's good level design.
I love the level design on this. The only thing I don't like is the fuck around you have to do to get the general if you do a normal start. But you can, like, there is like a tray of food that gets brought to him by just some waiter.
Yeah.
And if you run up and poison the food before the waiter picks it up, then that's a guaranteed kill.
You have to poison the food and then wake the waiter up by turning on the radio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So we're in the car park under the embassy at the minute. That's all we've got the gun for.
Hitman has no time for keys.
I like how it's not suspicious at all that a soldier shot a door open. Like, that's just fine.
Nobody saw me do it, man.
Yeah,
So, quick costume change. He now blends in. He uses a screwdriver to break the cable so that it's now touching that railing.
Yeah. Now the target's coming and he enforces, he recognizes the janitors, so we just quickly close that door.
And he turns on the power, which means that railing is now electrified.
Yep. We're going to get the keys for a limo in the basement.
So we'll get a kill notification very shortly when the guy leans against that railing.
Yep, any second now.
Pops it logs.
Man, you can, there. Oh yeah, there you go. You get the little animation.
I like that you've got a professional and not an amateur screwdriver.
Yeah, I had to grind out 70 escalations to unlock that just for this run.
He's not kidding. I watched him.
I love the instruction to go to an exit as if you're going to go into like you're just going to stick around. Just did Assassination. Just going to hang out. Go to a bar.
Yeah. Just get a job at the embassy.
Oh.
Just start working at the embassy. He just gives up being a hitman and just works at the embassy in Marrakesh. Flawless. Well, almost flawless.
Yeah. Alright, let's
But the
check in
second
with
run
the
was
villain.
great.
Nick asks, Jamie, do you have level 747 mastery?
Quite possibly.
No sign of forced entry, no alarms, nothing.
I'll check after the next
One of my
mission.
people has gone missing in Johannesburg. A key bearer.
I'm enjoying the story of dumb shit soldiers do
The system demands 2 keys.
in the chat from the research arena.
Except
Friend of ours on the base where someone accidentally shot off part of their pinky finger.
A hospital lost finger.
It's more adventurous than what Turkish soldiers usually do, which is just smoke cigarettes by tanks.
even to us. It seems like a conspiracy.
They don't even let any of them have guns these days because it's so fucking dumb. Like,
The failed coup.
It's guns when you've got a tank.
yeah, they have to keep the guns locked away for safety purposes.
Someone knows about us.
I could while away a
It
whole
was
summer quite
apparent
easily
I
with
failed to see it.
a few packs of tabs in a tank. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these guys are the Illuminati, by the way, in case anyone was wondering.
Yeah, the plot of the game is a guy is hiring Hitman 47's agency in not to do kills on these guys, but to set it up so he can do stuff behind the scenes, essentially, by drawing people out of cover and all that kind of shit.
It's an operatives.
Yeah, and
Like you.
it all makes perfect sense and isn't confusing
Yeah.
Take a
at
trench,
all.
director. And make it a deep one. Because none of you are safe anymore.
It said tank and Ajax. Well, obviously not. I said a whole summer. Like, I mean, I only lasted 5 minutes inside one eye before I got fucking reduced to substrate.
So that cutscene was setting up of the guy who'd been doing stuff behind the scenes has access to the Illuminati's secret archives and now knows everything about them.
Yeah, and we are level 747. Yeah. Well spotted, Nick. Right.
Right, so what's the deal? What we doing?
Right, this guy is a rock star. He threw his girlfriend off a balcony in New York, and then
that's why you kill him like that. Oh,
his
right.
billionaire dad got it like covered up, and this is the lawyer that like bribed witnesses or whatever for him.
Yeah, Keir Starmer.
Yeah.
This is another banger of a level. I really like it.
It is a really good level, actually.
Yeah, it's not one of my favorites because there's literally only one real route to do suit only, and it's a pain in the arse. We've got Napoleon blown apart, which is one of my favorite items here.
Oh, such a good.
Yeah, it's a little Napoleon doll. It plays 1812 Overture and it can explode. We're bringing it here not for the explosion, but because for whatever reason it's coded differently to all the other distractions in the game and has a much stronger pull and also seems to prioritize targets. So,
see, this is the kind of research you need to do if you're speedrunning.
This one has a bit right at the start that is just absolutely like rock hard to do, so be prepared in case I have to fuck it up.
Alright, I've got it on the clipboard anyway, it's all fine.
Alright. Serious time, quiet everyone.
Okay, stay put. I'll take a look. Ready? We're gonna shit!
Oh, we got it. Scot-free.
There you go.
Next up, Ken Moore.
Yeah, the trick there is you've got to about a second after that guy walks in front of you to check the racks, where you can pull the gun, make the headshot, and put the gun away before anyone looks at you. If you're slightly too slow, they might look at him and see him, but otherwise he drops dead in the recording booth and no one goes in to check on him.
It's a big fancy greenhouse.
It is really nice.
It looks like I'd love to stay at this hotel, apart from the whole Hitman running around part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from the like professional killer, I would really enjoy it.
It would be more interesting.
But then I don't think I'm like the particular target of international assassins usually. So.
And there's the other target.
Giving me some fucking bad vibes though.
So for that second one, he distracted the target to walk under a chandelier, then shot the chandelier down on an improver window. Job done.
It's insane. This game's insane. You could like.
I got one of my I think what is probably my favorite kill ever in the whole series in this level, and then they introduced a bug in Hitman 2 that means you can't do it anymore. I killed the Rockstar by like rupturing a propane tank and then throwing it at his head while he was smoking. But since Hitman 2, if you pick up a ruptured propane tank, it magically fixes itself, so you can't do that anymore.
One nice thing about that level is you can actually sneak in, get the evidence the guy killed a girl, and then put it to play in his room, summon him to his room, and then sit. Like, it literally there's a prompt to sit on a chair in the room, pointing a gun at him as he walks in, and then execute him in cold blood for as he witnesses what he's being killed for. It's very cool.
Death by torture.
Yeah.
Should I censor that story? I'm not gonna, but we're not gonna give it any time.
Nah.
Just don't talk about it.
Yeah. Let's try not to burn the VOD tonight. Since it's a big event stream. Yeah, the cutscene, the gist here is we killed the Rockstar, and his victim's family that paid us to kill him. But they were tipped off to the fact that like it wasn't an accident by the villain, because he wanted the billionaire father to have to come out of like seclusion to go to the funeral, so that mercenaries could attack him.
Politics 47, but ICA is neutral, or as has been.
Which I think actually happens in one of the Hitman films, doesn't it?
Besides,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe there's two. Who's in the other one?
Italy,
Rupert Friend.
Morocco,
What? Really?
It is a real name. Is a sad part.
No, I know who Rupert Friend is. I just can't imagine him being the hitman.
He didn't even shave his head properly. It's dreadful.
Coward. Coward shit.
I love that of all the criticisms that you ever fucking make about that, that's always the first one, as if it should be the first one.
Yeah, but like, if you called me and said, we need you to star as Agent 47 in the film, I would shave my fucking head for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know,
There's no questions asked. Absolutely. Like,
gotta commit. Also, what I love about that little scene just there is we did a very neat little camera trick, because there's no way you could get that perspective on the two of them. They just had. So as they moved the camera around, they literally moved the model of her back. Still love the barcode on the back of its head.
Yeah.
yeah.
I like to imagine it's just off like a fucking Tesco value tin of beans or something.
It is for something though. There is like confirmation that it's for something, but I've completely forgotten what it was.
Someone print off a screenshot and try it in the big Tesco and tell us what happens.
I might. I'm going there tomorrow.
Right. So
Turns out. Okay, go on.
I was gonna say this level is like we're in Colorado on a militia camp, and it's a controversial one because there's 4 targets, and nowhere on the level is like safe for you to wear a suit, because it's like, you know, just a.
It was a good fun level though.
Yeah, that's an ex-Mossad interrogator guy who wears a 3D printed mask to scare his victims.
It's Slipknot.
Yeah,
it's Slipknot.
He's
can't believe Corey Taylor is in Hitman.
I think she's former Interpol and she's a former pirate, and this guy's just some Australian headbanger or something.
Just an Australian guy who's shown up.
Yeah.
Like just for the fun.
But they're the ones that trained the mercenaries that attacked the billionaire guy. So 47's out here to like kill all of them and figure out, like, you know, who the villain is. So we're going to start disguised as a hacker, and we're going to bring the Ducky sniper rifle if anyone wants another.
Oh, I like the cool pink gun.
I enjoyed the question: are Australian guys also not also pirates? Depends on the Australian person.
Yeah.
And when their family moved.
But yeah,
there, to be fair.
This level is widely hated by a lot of players because it's like considered to be too difficult. But I
quite liked it.
Yeah, I think it's one of the better levels.
I didn't like it that much, to be honest, because I felt like I had too much going on. But, you know, I recognise that I'm not as deep into it as you are, Jamie.
Damn.
Right, first target down, garroted by the front door and thrown in a box. Second target down, poison syringed.
Yeah. Give her the Pfizer vaccine.
You know.
She started vibrating furiously.
Do we have to burn the VOD now, Jamie? I'm pretty sure COVID stuff was.
Nah, parody. It's a parody.
The parody vaccine.
If you are not vaccinated, you should get vaccinated.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody loves having a vibrate mode.
Just don't let a bald guy with a barcode on the back of his head do it.
Yeah, and turn off updates so Bill Gates can't like root you later.
Yeah. Right, so anyway, that guard there has just spotted the gun we dropped.
It's like, huh, who left this gun here?
Super creepy, more like it.
What I'm going to do is just shoot the petrol tank on that lawnmower over there.
That starts it leaking, if I'm correct.
Yep. The bloke that I don't know if you got a glimpse of him there in a lumberjack shirt. That's the Mossad guy.
Michael Myers.
Yeah. You can see him there off to like center left of the screen. He's standing chatting to one of the guards and having a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you waiting on, Jamie?
He's about to drop his cigarette. There we go.
Oh, yep, there you go.
That makes those two guys turn around. So now I can get my gun out.
As it would, to be fair.
Has been eliminated. Good work, 47.
And drops a hay bale on the last target.
Maya Parvati He is down.
And exits.
And simply walks the fuck out of there.
We love to see it.
Excellent. I'm very
Excellent.
impressed by that.
Yeah, that was really good.
Thank you. Oh, new personal best as well.
Oh, there you go. One for the live stream hogs.
Yeah.
Can we get some W's in chat?
Yeah, you should get some W's in chat for that. Come on.
Rose is gone.
Fluff Weasel is more scared of you now, Jamie. Oh, first time chat giving us a W. Thank you, Ryan.
I don't believe it. I took every precaution.
Rose knew the risks. They all do. You did well.
To answer your question, well, howdy partner, no, you only need to visit the basement the first time you do the thing for story purposes. After that, you can take any exit.
Because they needed you and now they don't.
Yeah.
We won't talk again. Not until the storm is over.
I don't like it. This man, you know what he's capable of. You need to end this now.
I ran away as a boy. My friend and I. Away from that place. We came upon a small farming community. The people were dirt poor, but this woman, she took us in. We were awakened the next morning by the shots. A dozen people lay face down in the snow. Our warden didn't like to leave witnesses. They shot the woman and her family last. They made sure that we watched the whole thing. This is your gift, the warden told us.
Yeah,
Your
they
gift
did. They had a
and your
stream
curse.
where the Chuckle Brothers played
Touching lives,
live action Hitman.
only by ending them.
Yeah, we watched it on the YouTube zone. It was fucking incredible.
Yeah, they were on a microphone, and there was a giant bald guy wandering around like a set, and they were yelling at him to like strangle people and stuff.
He wasn't giant. He was just normal sized bald guy. It wasn't like a massive bald guy walking around.
And we had the voice actor in the next booth doing all the lines as we were replying from the actor. It was very good.
Yeah, it was really good. I have no clue what the target audience of that ad was, though.
The same target audience.
Jamie.
Yeah, the same target audience as when I think it was Tekken did an ad where they had Keith Chegwin play against Timmy Mallet in like
That
Tekken
sounds
7 or something.
amazing.
That sounds amazing, but also made up. So,
No, I don't think Keith Chegwin turns down work. So, like, I think-
that's kind of a fair point. I did not consider that element of it.
Okay, so this map is fantastic.
I love this one.
Eric Sodas is one of these guys who's got all his internal organs are like mirrored. It's a very rare condition that people can have. And he needs a heart transplant, which means he is very, very rare to find someone with the same condition he can get a heart from. Yeah. So he's at this high-tech Japanese like hospital where he's going to have his heart replaced by this like one-of-a-kind. They had to like murder someone somewhere in Argentina to get it, replacement heart. He's like Illuminati related. The other person,
he's the director of the ICA.
Yeah, he's your boss.
Yeah, but he's been working for the Illuminati the whole time. So
yep,
Diana is staging a coup, and it's this sort of behavior is why Elon Musk takes 2 like bodyguards to the loo with him now.
That's it.
Hitman Elon Musk would be fantastic.
I mean, there is one that is kind of Elon Musk.
Aye.
So,
but anyway, yeah. So he's your boss, and she's a lawyer that used to work for the Yakuza and now works for Providence, which is the Illuminati group. So we are going to start as a surgeon. We've got a dart gun. I think is this the first time I've used the dart gun?
Yes.
I think so.
Oh, you'll see a lot more of it.
We've got some sort of voodoo bomb there.
Yeah, it's a gas grenade. Makes people sick. It's a very cool like alternative skin for the gas grenade because the other one's just like a regular grenade. This one has the same effect, but because it's a glass jar, it breaks on impact. It doesn't bounce, and it doesn't have a delay before it goes off, so it's much more effective. And we've got a little tiny explosive.
Yes, Carolyn, it is a vom bomb, and the aesthetics are important.
Right, so we just got to wait a second for this other doctor to get past because he is an enforcer for this disguise.
Oh no, targets as a hot lady. This shouldn't be allowed on International Women's Day.
first time chatter is asked, is this where Agent 47 becomes a surgeon simulator character and you fumble around with organs and end up putting a briefcase in his body to act as a heart?
Well, that's for another time.
You can actually,
know
you can
Just
actually
spinning
make
around
the,
the map.
you can actually make the surgery robot kill the guy.
Yeah, that's what I did. Apparently you can also just sort of appear before the guy, and you're so terrifying to him that he has a heart attack.
Yeah,
Well, I suppose if his heart's fucked, that does make sense.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm not a heart doctor, so I don't know.
well, we killed him by putting the micro explosive on his operating table and setting it off, because that would normally leave a suspicious body, but because he's lying on the operating table, he's not actually an NPC, he's an object, and so he can't leave a body that can be detected. So I think I got
That also applies in real life, funnily.
Oh, I did. So the dart gun is only with me in case I miss that throw and the guards don't get sick as well. Because then they'll follow her to the bathroom, but since they're going the other way.
Yeah, they all go to separate bathrooms, so...
Great system.
What? Who the fuck saw that? Are you fucking with me? How did that get...
Oh, S in the chat for that run.
Yeah,
Counter up.
Got spotted.
You know who saw
through
you? It was a
wall.
turf because you went in the wrong bathroom
Yeah.
and one of their little alarms just went off.
That was super.
You should let the door close next time, just in case.
Yeah.
That will happen occasionally though, because the game is just jank as fuck.
Yeah, they actually, Jamie's told us they broke it when they instituted the new World of Assassination update.
Yeah,
So,
they put a new like roguelike mode in where it's supposed to be super difficult and the ultimate challenge and everything, and it's garbage because it's like you don't have to do it Silent Assassin. It's all just random kill anyone sort of stuff. But in the process of adding this like super hard ultimate challenge mode, they also somehow broke the AI so it can spot people through walls like way more often than it used to.
Please come to the operating theater.
Is the jank is surely what allows you to do some of the speedrun strats,
true.
though, right?
It is true.
I know that this is the case with like Bloodborne.
Oh, okay. Missed the guards that time.
Oh no.
It's okay, he's got backup strats.
Yeah.
He's got plan B.
You need some help here?
Of the poor person on stage, like, do you need help? You seem really sick. At this hospital where people are sick.
Oh, mate.
Oh no. Yeah, this is not very International Women's Day of you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, apologies for that. Oh.
That's both targets down.
How is that guy seeing me through the wall? That's ridiculous.
Hey, are you?
Can I get...
Oh, okay, you're coming out of it.
I can't.
Hey, are you?
Fucking, has everyone here got X-ray vision?
That's why they're at the hospital, to get the eyes installed for X-ray vision.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just accidentally like turned up at the hospital from Deus Ex.
Yeah.
I love the like futuristic fucking tram. You know, is it tram or trolley car or what's the term for that?
Cable car?
No. Cable car. There we go.
Silent Assassin. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, so Fancy Wookie has told us that in real life it is possible to do some very complex messing about to transplant a conventionally oriented heart into a patient with situs inversus or dextrocardia. So, you know, immersion ruined, basically.
Yeah, but they could have just done it this way because they're cunts, so...
Yeah, they just like that it involves that.
Clearer, might add.
My favourite kill on that level is when you just shoot the heart.
Could have just sacked the poor guy.
In a tank, like in the basement. Patient Zero gets so stressful it starts getting out of hand. Well, the true pro move on the final level of Patient Zero is to kill the guy before he actually like leaves his room and infects anyone.
Well, yeah, that is the best way to deal with the problem, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not quite fast enough to complete it, but I have seen someone finish it in 47 seconds just for style. But I think I get like 50 something.
I think you
was my personal best.
Close to that someone.
I managed to do the make sure no one gets infected run, but I didn't do it by killing the guy in the room. I did it by taking the nurse out that he initially infected.
I don't think so.
Don't rattle our cages, Miss Burnwood. You really have no idea.
Truly engaging in COVID Stalinism. We'll have to see.
And you have the gall to demand our help. No. You can't be trusted.
So this is the end of Hitman 1, basically, right?
Yeah. The Illuminati are trying to hire you to go after the guy that's fucking with them.
I do really like the artistic direction in the cutscenes for the first game.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge come down when we get to the Hitman 2 cutscenes, though. Yeah. They spent all of their money on Sean Bean, so the cutscenes are just like bizarre.
Who would not spend all of their money on Sean Bean?
Yeah. The Sean Bean mission was good, like, just a shame you can't play it anymore.
I know, that shit makes me so angry.
I mean, you can get a mod that lets you play on like a private server sort of thing. Excuse me.
Why can't you play?
Because it's an elusive target, so they're only available for like a week or something at a time.
It's more of this kind of, you know, engagement, like farming your audience bullshit, and I hate it.
Yeah, that's a bit rubbish.
Yeah, and they do repeat them occasionally, but they did one with Gary Busey and one with Sean Bean, and the Sean Bean one had one repeat, which was like part of the gimmick, because the idea with Sean Bean was he was the Undying, and he'd been killed, like supposedly been killed like 50 times, but he always like turned out to have faked his own death instead, and you have to kill him.
On the note of
Sorry,
just on the note of the fucking limited events to farm engagement and stuff, thank you very much all for coming to this limited event with special guests Lila and Sinan on the Praxis Cast Twitch.
I mean, we're trying not to burn the VOD, so hopefully it won't be a limited time only event.
Yeah. Limited only by Twitch, how long Twitch keeps it on the website.
That bald kid was 47.
Yeah. You know it's him because he's bald.
Yeah.
It's because he's scowling.
Labour Party membership.
He joined age 12.
The barcode links to the 97 manifesto.
Oh no. You're ruining my video idea about this game now.
Right, so we're in New Zealand now.
This is the tutorial level, isn't it?
Yeah, the tutorial level from Hitman 2. There's some woman who works for the Shadow Client, which is what they were calling the guy who was like organizing everything in the first game. Mm-hmm. She works for him, and she's currently like arranging a murder by blackmail, and she's killed some family in New Zealand and stolen their beach house.
Yeah, I murdered her with a katana and then continued murdering people with katanas on my way out.
Right, so we're going to go in dressed as the flamingo, because why not?
I really like this level. I think it's one of the best tutorial levels I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's really good.
Because it both manages to be a tutorial level and also a pretty cool level in its own right.
Yeah.
So
it's also quite easy for me to fuck it up by jank, so look forward to that.
Get the clipboard ready.
Yeah.
So when you first play, you have to like sneak into the house and all this, but when replays, it's just like, nope, go ahead.
Yeah, and you can see where I got the katana from when I did it.
Well, it's just for devs, so like, what would be cool to have in this place? How about a katana? Sure, let's go.
I watched a video where like an actual hitman, who by the way was admitting his crimes publicly, in that video, watched someone play this level and watched someone do the katana kill that I did and was like, yeah, that's great, that's exactly how I'd do it.
We out?
Like, okay then. Hitman approved. You all know.
Ark, we're in the process of just murdering some people wearing a flamingo costume.
Yeah.
It's a normal evening. A normal evening on the most normal island.
So I hope everyone appreciated that. Normally, well, if it's gonna fuck up, it's normally on the stairs there because the dart gun can be very flaky. When you fire it at people from the front, even if they can't see you, sometimes they just go into alert rather than be affected by the poison. Which seems to be a thing since they patched in the roguelike mode.
So he just dropped a thing which blew up a truck full of fireworks and caused them to send up a flare to get the others to come away from the boat.
Yeah.
So the flamingo here...
I like these guys not noticing the flamingo.
You see that one guy walking behind his mates there? He's why I brought the wrench, because sometimes he's supposed to run with the other three, but now, like, for whatever reason now, he either walks or sometimes just stays at the boat, and you can't actually, like, use the prompt to take the boat exit until all three of them are out of the area, so you have to clock him with a wrench.
There you go, no notes. Successful.
Yeah. What can you say, really?
No standing around on one leg for this streamer.
I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. I'll be back in a minute.
No worries.
Ran.
Yeah, all the animation money went on Sean Bean's extension.
I love how in all of these fictions they always have like the case with the cutout foam specifically sculpted to contain the gun. It's like no fucking Hitman ever does that shit. Like it just don't.
No, but you do when you buy a BB gun. It does come in a case like that. So
it's official.
Hello there.
That's art imitating life, I think.
Hunt down the militia.
Thank you for the sub.
By any means necessary.
Aye, cheers, Byron Orpheus.
How did you swing the board?
The board are practical people.
Audience will remain eternally disappointed Jamie can actually do speedruns of Hitman games.
Causing a global panic.
I have actually held
We'll need to stop the militia.
3 world records.
And the
That's 3 more than I had,
Very
so...
briefly.
You never told
One in
them
Hitman
about
1 and
yourself.
2 in Hitman 2.
Taking a contract for personal gain is against ICA regulations.
Sodas would have been proud.
Hitman 3 speedrunning is a young man's game. Like
Whatever next.
Hitman 2,
Crying at the movies.
Hitman 1 and 2, there was room
Why
for
are you
me
doing
to
this?
think, actually, what if you went this way and then
What
like
it's like
uncover
to
a
have
new
everything
route?
taken from
Hitman
you.
3, the world record for the complete game was 7 minutes on release day.
Childhood, your memories.
Fucking hell!
So
There's not much optimization
nah,
left
not
there,
really.
is
Like,
there?
people did the Dubai level in 7 seconds, and it's just like, okay.
Oh, fuck off. How are you meant to do that?
You start in the lobby, you can like glitch out so that the NPCs like stop looking at you, shoot both guys in the head, and then exit before anyone sees the bodies fall over.
Oh, good.
'Cause they
Oh,
both-
yeah, it's that easy, huh?
They both start leaning over the railing, like over railings, to look into the lobby. But it's like
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
it apparently takes like 1 million attempts to get the glitch to work, where no one spots you firing the gun. So
Yeah, I guess that is the trick of speedruns. Oh, this is the F1 one.
This is probably the best level in Hitman 2, maybe. There's a bit of debate, but I think it's definitely up there.
I definitely enjoyed killing not Elon Musk with a screwdriver in this level, dressed as a pink flamingo. That was definitely good fun.
I think all of the levels in Hitman 2 are pretty excellent. Like,
I know, but I'm just
This
in
is-
terms of top spot, I think it's this, and well, we'll get to it.
this is definitely one of the better ones because this is where you get the flamingo costume.
It's also a nice set piece. It has some
Yeah.
nice set pieces to it. It's really good.
So
I love the variety of ways you can take out the targets as well.
Yeah,
I
so
forget
people
exactly
who
why.
don't know, this is the F1 basically.
Yeah,
We're
I
at the
forget.
F1.
I forget why we're killing these two people, whether they're related to the Shadow client or they're related to Providence. But that guy's some Elon Musk type dipshit. He's like a billionaire tech guy. That's his daughter who's driving like their advanced race car. It's not actually Formula One, it's endurance racing or some nonsense.
Yeah, it's
I don't know what the difference is.
But the vibe of the event is like an actual F1 race.
Yeah.
If you've ever been to an F1 race, of which I am possibly the only person in the chat or on here, it is exactly the same.
So you get to see a cool perk.
Exactly that annoying.
You get to see a couple of cool perks of the always online like account feature the game has, in that it kept like disconnecting for a split second and forgetting which like start location I'd picked. Which is always fun.
Design is my passion.
Yeah.
God, always online is such a fucking
I know.
piece of shit thing to
My
have.
favorite
Just
thing
don't
is,
have it.
My favorite thing is when I set the start location and then start the game, and I'm suddenly back at like it loads in at the default start because it like disconnected in the split second while I pressed the button.
Excuse me, Fancy Wookie said in chat about a previous Hitman game. That's Hitman Blood Money you're referring to, and I played the fuck out of that game. You can indeed, take out that guy by shooting the bottom of the pool.
Yeah. Blood Money's a tough one to go back to now, though.
Yeah.
For like multiple reasons. There's like the fact that they just refined it so much better in like this. Mechanically, it's a lot more awkward, but also it's problematic as fuck. Like, I mean, the tutorial level with where they got like a bunch of what I assume are the whitest voice actors they could find and asked them to pretend to be gangsters.
Yeah.
By the way, like that party shit you were walking through, F1 exactly like that.
Balls. Right.
Sorry, I was talking over that. That's probably on me.
No.
I did.
Right.
I did.
But like,
that's a restart.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh, this one's got another hot lady death. I'm making my own list of crimes here.
All the hot ladies are rich though, so there's that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mitigating defense, Your Honor.
Yeah.
But yeah, F1 does legit have events like this all around it, basically the whole time. It's fucking crazy. Just sneaking into the office.
Okay, quiet, everyone.
Oh, dope.
Sound effect is so good. It's like, the sound design in Hitman games is incredibly underrated in my view.
Just dodge that camera.
I think there's an attention to detail to it because of just how many ways you can kill people.
What studio does Hitman?
IOI.
Oh, I don't think I know.
They're
No.
Danish, I think.
It used to be IO Interactive, and then they shortened it to IOI.
Oh, IO Interactive I have heard of, yes.
You should get...
Probably for doing the Hitman
Oops,
games.
Oh, there he is on the left, my favourite character.
Well, because of course, they're the Kane and Lynch people.
Yeah.
Yes, I...
Yeah. Fluff Weasel was so tempted to do an Ajax deployment drop when you were taking the shot. You have my permission to use drops to distract Jamie if you want. And if you have betted that he'll take a lot of restarts, then you might consider that to be like a sensible strategy.
Oh, you don't have paid drops. I was going to say you should just keep it to like drops that cost money, and then that would be fine.
All right. We managed to hit his bodyguard with the dart gun from a mile away.
I've got enough for like 4 burger times because I've been hoarding them, but then my plan was ruined because you've got it on such a long cooldown that I can't just spam it in chat.
Oh yeah, I meant to change that and I forgot. Never mind. Right, well anyway, job's done.
Eat, motherfucker.
Yeah, are they doing a James Bond game with like Daniel Craig James Bond?
No,
or
they've
like...
made their own.
A video game James Bond.
Yeah. I'm convinced that game's going to be dreadful as well.
Oh, it's going to suck so bad.
Like, if you do Hitman without the humor, it's just not good.
Hitman, but the guy is an uptight British guy.
If they did Roger Moore Simulator,
Yeah,
and it had all the goofy shit from Hitman, that would be incredible.
Yeah,
And I don't know if anyone remembers. It's not actually, it's Timothy Dalton, but there's a bit in The Living Daylights, which is, I'm convinced, is the blueprint for the Hitman franchise. Where they like extract the guy from Russia, and they take him to like the MI6 safe house, and then that KGB guy kills a milkman, steals his clothes, breaks into the place, gets caught hiding a body in a freezer, and then has to throw a bunch of novelty explosives at everyone to escape. It's
Mike Gape's origin story. Okay,
it is literally
very interesting.
The exact Hitman experience.
Keeson, the second you said that, I scrolled to Mike Gapes on Twitter.
Oh no!
Like,
I can no longer scroll to Mike Gapes on Twitter because I'm blocked by him, and have been for years.
Shanghai.
I think I might be blocked by Mike Gapes now. I'm not sure, but it's weird because I think he did it recently, but I haven't even interacted with his existence in at least a year.
Knox was a traitor.
Now there you go. Right, we killed that guy because he was Illuminati, but he was a traitor.
Be the last. This is exactly what the enemy wants. We need to fight the sickness.
I've hardly seen any James Bond films. I haven't even seen any of the Timothy Dalton ones, and I love Timothy Dalton.
The Burnwood woman.
I just don't like James Bond very much.
No, I don't really like action movies that much.
someone might even say that he should be killed, but
yeah.
You ought to know. ICA speaks the enemy's language. We need them.
And once we don't,
we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
fact remains, we are shadowboxing.
voice acting got a lot worse in the sequel.
I've seen what ones of it? I've seen the one that Duran Duran did the song for, which is obviously View to a Kill. I've seen the one where Robert Carlyle is getting killed by a slow motion bullet. I've seen the Daniel Craig one that's basically just Home Alone. Another one, and I can't think what the other one is, but it's it's a Sean Connery one, definitely. Oh, Goldfinger.
The only one I remember liking at all was From Russia with Love.
I really liked Casino Royale.
Yeah, Casino Royale is like Goldfinger in that they're both films about how shit James Bond is.
Yeah.
My partner really likes Casino Royale, I think.
KGB.
She just looked at me. Do you like Casino Royale? Yeah, she's nodding. Yeah, of course she does.
Is that the Mads Mikkelsen one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so anyway, the plot we've all missed there. These are the Illuminati, people in charge. They're all meeting by hologram voice chat thing in a giant pyramid suspended in the Alps.
Fancy Discord.
The fucking Toblerone factory or something, I don't know.
This is what we imagine when we go on Discord, is us doing this.
This is the world that Mark Zuckerberg wanted.
Hi.
I swear to God.
Well, we didn't see any legs, so...
But yeah, so Lucas Gray, the Shadow client, turns out to have been at the orphanage with 47 as a child.
Even if he doesn't realize it.
Even though he's not like super soldiery, he was.
But he's got hair.
Yeah, because he's not genetically engineered.
He needs to remember.
He's just a normal dude.
Yeah.
Day of the Jackal is an unbelievably dope film, actually. I know I don't like action movies, but I make a few exceptions.
Day of the Jackal was so good that it inspired Far Cry 2, which is also very good.
Day of the Jackal is great, and what's also like incredible is it's Wario, which I think is just the Jackal with Bruce Willis and Richard Gere.
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a great film. I haven't seen Day of the Jackal then. Yeah, Bruce Willis with bleach blonde hair going mental with a rocket launcher or whatever. Incredible movie.
It's an anti-aircraft gun thing that he buys off Jack Black.
Oh, brilliant.
Right, so we're in...
I watched that with my dad 3 times.
We're in Colombia. I saw it at the cinema. We're in Colombia to kill a cartel chief, his second in command, I think she is. I think she does public relations or something for them. And that guy is the chemist, I think.
Kind of looks like he's in an Anatolian rock band, to be honest.
Yeah.
So,
but their thing is, I think they're making like super cocaine or some nonsense. So.
Yeah. They're finally killing the British by making our one weakness even more deadly.
This is one of the problematic maps in the series, to be honest. You can take the role of an indigenous shaman in order to kill someone.
I absolutely did that. I did that, got caught, and then had to murder a bunch of people as the indigenous shaman.
I love the way he wipes the sweat off his brow while wearing a hat.
As you do.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun, Nick.
Catch you later, Nick.
Bye, Nick.
See you, Nick. I was like, I've got my phone out. What am I doing? I'm texting my mum. That's what I'm doing.
Prick.
So what we've done here is we shoulder bumped both of his bodyguards to keep them away from this doorway. Dropped a micro explosive and then a gas can for the classic explosive ruptures the can, which kills him.
Got him.
Aye. And then I had to thread a needle to get past 2 cameras there, but we're good.
Good old crowbar.
Aye.
Maneuver.
So one way this one can go wrong is I've got to knock this guy out and steal his trousers. And then when I set off an explosion to kill the second guy, it's fairly rare, but on some occasions, the panic the explosion causes will lead someone to run like further than usual, and they'll come down here and see this naked dude.
Oh no.
Hate it when I find naked dudes just lying around.
Yeah. But then they know it was me, because that's my, like, the hallmark of my involvement is naked dudes everywhere.
If you're wondering, chat, the people with dots above their heads are enforcers who can recognize that he's not who he should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially.
The people who are actually smart enough to realize that they did not, in fact, employ a bald white man to be the guard in Colombia.
I really enjoyed that we managed to get a game and a half in and we're still able to explain mechanics as if they're new.
Because we didn't bother in the first game at all. We just straight up did not bother.
There's the drug lord.
And there he's not anymore.
More like Dead Lord.
Alright, got him.
Hey.
Take a wide berth around that camera.
Yeah, probably don't want to be
you bastards.
Oh no.
They got you, did they?
Yeah, they found the naked dude.
They got you because of the naked guy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Alright, naked guy did us in there.
It's because I said it rarely happens. Watch, it'll happen every time now.
I believe.
What the oh. Fucking hell. Right. That's fucked.
Oh no.
I had the prompt over the gas can, but he picked the explosive back up.
Alright, we're back. 9 times.
Yeah.
It's not so bad.
No, that's what average one will level at this point.
Hello there.
No, this is the
Yeah,
second.
and you had
no,
quite a few on the first level, I feel, due to nerves.
Yeah.
Franco confirmed down. Nice work, 47.
I think what really makes this game is the, having the handler in your ear, like, commenting on stuff. It really, I think it adds something.
Oh, you say that, but I wish I could turn her off.
Suppose you must be-
When you're doing a run, you're practicing a run and you're trying to get it down, you've got to restart like hundreds of times. Some of the start positions have her like basically fucking narrate her entire life story to you.
Ouch. That's gonna
The
suck.
point is that sometimes she'll talk about the death of Franco, and that's only a good thing.
Yeah. Inventing the Spanish space program live on stream.
Well, there is actually a speedrun tactic that you don't see much anymore, but in Hitman 1 it was popular, called the ICA space program. You would knock someone out, put their body on top of a breaching charge and a stack of coins, And then when you detonated the breaching charge, the physics engine would just go fucking insane and launch them out of the map so no one could find the body.
That's a good one.
Death by Gmod.
Yeah.
Hey.
Also, that guy really deserves death because he's got a pet hippo and he's mistreating it.
Yeah, you should kill him more painfully, I feel.
Yeah. You can actually feed him to the hippo.
What?
Oh, I didn't know that. That's so good.
Yeah.
That rules.
I love
Okay,
hippos.
this map is becoming less problematic.
Is that like a nod to the Escobar hippos?
Yeah.
It had to be, surely.
What have you cross-stitched? Research arena. I tried to learn to cross-stitch, but I find it too repetitive.
All right, well,
I wouldn't have the patience for that.
we've got a 30-second wait here,
Normal
so
sewing.
smoke them if you got them.
Yeah, Escobar's hippos are. They've like destroyed ecosystems. Like they cause a lot
They're
of
fully
problems.
thriving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for them, honestly. Good for them.
In some way, not ideal, but also very funny. So, I do like the level design of this one, even if it is a bit annoying.
All targets neutralized. This should paralyze
There you
them.
go.
Alright, off you.
Excellent work, 47.
That's out of nowhere.
Just taking the bus
Yeah.
out.
Dropped a giant
You can
plant pot
tell-
on a head from like 2 towns over and then
You can tell this isn't the UK because the bus actually showed up. Oh no, we're on Piss Island.
Cool statue though.
Columbia assignment successful.
Oh, it's like a rainy statue that looks like the statue's crying. Do you get the pathos, everyone?
Location target unknown. Team chasing several leads.
Don't you ever use the word
Message
pathos to me again?
The derision in there as well. Wow. Oh, Piss Island. I should explain myself. Whenever I play GeoGuessr and I end up in the UK, I call it Piss Island because the license plates are piss coloured. And also because this is an island of piss.
Do you think the geoguesser is because Britain is tiny, and yet you seem to end up there a lot? Is it just because they've got more like
Coverage.
footage of us?
Yeah.
Chemical leaks. We'll have grounds for a retrial.
This is the big dramatic twist here.
They're too
That's
powerful.
it's a flashback to Diana as a child and her parents,
Just a company.
who are like lawyers or something.
See, this is bigger than James. Those bastards killed 80 people.
And they got away with it.
Think about what that means.
No one's untouchable.
No one's untouchable.
Diana.
Coming.
That still screen looks so goofy.
I know. Like I say, they spent all the money on Sean Bean, so
Yeah.
worth it, quite frankly.
Villain origin story. There you go.
I suppose she is. She's like a, handler for an assassin, so
Yeah.
very villainous. So when are you guys going to play Yakuza? Which one is the question?
I love watching people play Yakuza. It's so good.
We got what we came for. Move out.
Zero. So funny thing is, my partner really wants me to stream Yakuza. I've not really considered doing it on the practicing stream, but
So, apologies everyone if you were enjoying that cutscene. I accidentally right-clicked. But
accidentally.
I'm sure there was some important. I've just got heavy fingers. I'm sure there was something important going on. But right, so now we're in Mumbai.
Oh, yes.
This is the other one I say might be the best map in the second game. Like, it's a toss-up between this and the race map for me.
This guy's a Bollywood producer and crime lord. And this woman's like some sort of crime queen.
Yeah, I strangled her with the measuring tape.
And
That's
we need to kill the Maelstrom, who is an infamous pirate, but we don't know what he looks like, so you have to verify his identity and find him.
Got him as the barber. But obviously I don't think you can do that in the speedrun.
Nah. We're going to bring the gold bar, though, which is quite cool. I'm going to use a fun exploit in this map as well, which I'll explain at the time.
Alright.
Right, this is a treat, everyone, so enjoy.
I would pay a lot of rupees for an autograph of the Maelstrom.
47. Our intel suggests the Maelstrom. 47. That man you just eliminated. That was the Maelstrom.
How did he know? Did he know? You know?
But yeah, that's that. So the fun exploit is there's a mission story in this level where you can go down into the Maelstrom's gang's hideout, and they've got a brick of purple smoke, and you bring it up and throw it into the furnace. Oh, fuck off.
Oh no.
Right. Okay. You throw it into the furnace, and then like purple smoke goes up above the slums, and the other two targets come to meet at the beach.
Give it a restart event.
Yeah. What happened there was, I don't know if you heard, but when I threw the brick, the little aim thing showed it going into the furnace, but when I threw it, it made like only a crack rather than a splash. It hit like an invisible bit of physics or something and broke, which doesn't trigger the smoke. But anyway, the glitch is the purple smoke that you're supposed to use to do that, they just reskinned a regular brick, so you can just find any brick on the level and use it.
47. Our intel suggests the Maelstrom. 47. That man you just eliminated. That was the
Also, if anyone's wondering why the guy sitting next to me when I took that shot isn't alerted, he's not a real NPC. The way they managed to have such big crowds is if you look at the mini-map, you can see the little black dots for NPCs.
Yeah.
But there aren't black dots for all of these people. Crowds are simulated with like not quite, like they look like an NPC, but they don't actually have AI. There we go. And that one guy sat over there is a crowd NPC, so he can't actually see me. You can only react when an actual NPC sees me commit a crime.
Interesting.
Shah and Rangan are both on the move. I think they're heading for the beach area near the slums.
So we used the brick to signal the meeting. And now we're going to come to this puddle here, drop a car battery and a gold bar, because when the woman comes by, she'll want the gold bar. Shoot the car battery, because the way electrocutions work in this game is great. If you puncture the car battery, electricity comes out rather than battery acid. And it'll just keep...
That's how it works?
Yeah, it'll keep sparking electricity until she stands in the puddle to get the gold bar, at which point it kills her and turns off.
Yeah, that's how it works. I'm telling you as a person who's qualified.
Yeah, the same thing happens with tasers, as you'll see in a moment. I'll just distract those two guys.
Fun thing about this map is previously people had criticized them for not like making their maps around the world actually like, you know, reflect the ethnicities and voice lines, particularly in accents of the areas in which they, you know, visited.
Yeah.
So for this map, it went all out to basically, you know, give you a fairly decent like approximation, especially on the voice acting front.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things. Is like because the first game released episodically, and they kept catching flack for like, why is everyone American in Paris? Why is everyone American in Italy? Why is everyone American? And when they got to Colorado, they just hired a bunch of Essex guys to play all the Americans. So she fell for the old classic gold brick car battery scam. And the Bollywood guy should walk into the puddle with the taser in any second. There we go.
I'm loving the background crowd winking out of existence.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just walking the fuck out of there.
Beautiful.
Also, welcome, Alex.
Hello.
All right.
Oh, hiya.
We are at, I believe, 10 restarts.
Yeah, it's 10.
Yep. And we're 10 levels in, I think, so that's not bad.
Feeling good about my bet. People are deferring to my physics knowledge. Yes, good. I'm telling you.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute.
Dastardly Soviets.
Looks deserted.
The place was
Excuse you?
abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
Oh, Lucas Gray's a crypto guy.
Here.
Yeah.
47. The breadcrumbs were almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap.
One of the targets on the next level is a former KGB guy.
Oh yes, is it that level?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I think he's the one that like he helped found the Illuminati, but he's also the guy that was like behind the genetic engineering thing to build Hitmans.
That's the one where I kept on making the same mistake because everyone in rural Vermont is heavily armed.
Yeah.
I knew you would.
And I would just murder people out in the open because, again, I played this game like Doom rather than like anything else.
Should do a Sinan playthrough where pull opposite of this.
I mean, that's just my stream. Like, that's just my actual stream.
Right, I'm gonna have to start skipping these, I think, because otherwise it's
Yeah,
gonna take too long
yeah.
to get to the end. But
I remember.
yeah, they have a
We
big.
always said
reunion.
it was dealer's choice, so
They have a big reunion, and now you're working with Lucas Gray.
yeah, with the crypto guy.
Yeah. So this is the former KGB guy who invented Hitmans and
They
founded.
pronounce his name so stupidly in this.
Yeah.
What,
And,
Janus?
Yeah, it's meant to be Janus, but like
Yeah,
they pronounce
call
it
him
Janus,
Yeah.
which of course leads to a lot of jokes.
And this guy is because he invented Hitmans and he founded the Ark Society, which is like a Providence thing where they try and figure out how they're going to survive the end of the world. And they've
Isn't
sent.
that just Junior Soprano?
And this guy is like a
Uncle Junior show.
part of the Illuminati security who's sent to keep an eye on him because they worry that he might like tell everyone like who they are or something. Janus Abrams, incredible.
Yeah, you know they pronounce it Janus after the god, right?
No.
Yeah, but
why
the
would you think that
name-
would be something I would know?
Yeah, but the name is clearly like Eastern European. Like the guy is, isn't he?
Possibly, but I think the whole idea is he's Janus because he's a double agent. Like
That's anti-Italian discrimination, actually.
Right.
All right,
We're gonna
Janus
do.
Soprano it is.
We're gonna do an incredible muffin kill here.
Oh hell yeah!
Let's go. Get your carbs in.
I do like how if you leave a muffin out in the open, an NPC will walk up to him and be like, "Ooh, a muffin."
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
That is the most realistic part of this game, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah,
So the annoying thing on this map is you've got to find 3 clues before you can leave.
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James
Yeah,
Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. The lawsuit also mentions Nolan Cassidy and his unlawful surveillance
I
around
do hope
town.
Diana's voice actress is getting paid by the word.
So Janus takes a helicopter trip once per year. I think we're onto something here, 47. A cigar box with a few cigars and a note inside. Well,
So this is one of my favourite kills because I only worked out I could do this like
note indicates
in the
that the
preparation for this stream.
box was
But you
given
can
to
put a
Janus
taser in his
confident
mailbox
as per
and turn it on, and then he electrocutes himself when he comes to check the mail.
Constitution assistant and James meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find.
Specifically, it only works with a micro taser. If you put a regular taser in, he takes it out and goes, "Oh my god, a taser!" and drops it.
Yeah.
But the micro taser, well,
Why did
He
I
doesn't
dig?
quite know what it is. so-
I dug to get one of the clues, which was the cigar box. It had a note in it that said, like, "Thank you for founding the Illuminati" or some shit. So now we know that that was a thing. Don't know why I opened the inventory there. Just wait for this guy to
Here we
turn
go.
around. Put a nice muffin on the plate.
Blueberry muffin there.
That's face when receiving a letter from the DWP.
Yeah, put some poison on it. Duck it into the basement. Now, obviously, you'll note that the cigar box was vital evidence. Twat that guy upside the head with it.
Maybe you should try to spark some of those old stories, 47.
And there's the
Who
third
knows what
clue.
secrets Janus might reveal. The first annual gathering of the Ark Society. That rings a bell. If Janus was its founder, perhaps he's still attending these gatherings, 47. This could be valuable information indeed.
I swear I have a license for it. I just don't bring it with me. You can't just pop it in my car.
Got excited thinking it was a black flag for a second there.
Uh-oh.
As soon as he spots the body, he stops being an enforcer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's too preoccupied. And the body found doesn't count against us because we tranquilized the guy. If you knock someone out with an accident or a tranquilizer, then
It doesn't. Yeah.
yeah, they assume it's misadventure.
Done.
Yeah.
And you just leave, walking in rural Vermont, having a nice time.
Yeah, what I love about it is how, like, you know, they can just, like, after you've left, they'll just sort of, like, explore the level and find, like, a bunch of unconscious guys and shit left everywhere. It's really obvious, but 47's like, I don't care. I got out and got paid for not being spotted.
He's not the evidence cleanup guy.
Yeah.
That's a different department.
Yeah, that's a whole different video game.
Serial cleaner, I believe.
Crime scene cleaner simulator.
Yeah.
Right. So now
Someone make that game, please.
Oh,
we're
he's
headed
pissed.
to a...
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna look that up.
We're headed
real quick.
to a Scottish island with a castle on it.
Oh, it does exist. Sorry.
We've got to kill the Washington twins, who are now in charge of the Illuminati. And we have to not harm the Constant, who's the guy that was in all the cutscenes earlier.
Yeah, and he's the one who does the whole "it'll be communism in Antarctica" stuff, isn't he?
I think so, yeah. But
I didn't think playing tennis could get into Illuminati, but here we are.
but yeah, you have to you could it's optional to escort him to the exit. You can just fuck it off and leave Grey to do it, which is quite cool. Which is obviously what we're going to do.
It's nice of him to be willing to pick up that slack. To be honest,
it is, because a lot of like game characters just would make you do it. Right, what do we want here? I think we'll have the white pistol. Why not? Right.
So you start undercover as a member of the Illuminati.
Yeah, and we're going to watch the whole sort of like cinematic shot, because the timer doesn't start until you like skip the cutscene or it ends, but characters start moving around during this like little mini cutscene.
I thought that was going to say Hyper Korea rather than Hyperborea there for some reason.
I mean,
really fucking confused.
That's like one of those memes, right, that you see where it's like the Hyper-Korean War against like Greater Tehran or something. Like,
so we shot one sister with the gun that makes you ill.
Yeah.
And then we threw,
I hate that gun.
We threw a
It's very
micro explosive
robe.
over the balcony to panic the other
that,
sister.
Cash.
Catch you later, mate.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
So you have to skip. You have to let the cutscene play at the start, because if you don't, when you throw the explosive, she isn't far enough along to go to this evacuation point. And it has to be a micro explosive, because if you use a bigger explosive, it's almost guaranteed to panic the Constant. And if he panics, you can't use the helicopter exit over here. So we'll find out whether we panicked him. No, we didn't. We're good.
Beautifully done.
Jesus, that was really good.
Yeah.
Job done.
Right.
1 minute 6 seconds. Jesus.
That's almost all of a second game, right?
There's 2 more levels.
Oh, there's 2 more, right?
DLC.
Yeah, I forgot about them.
Right, so this cutscene's really confusing. You've escaped on a boat with the Constant as a prisoner, and he escapes, and the impression everyone got, because that cutscene obviously happens at the end of Hitman 2 as it was released, and the impression everyone got from it was that Grey had betrayed you, but it wasn't. He actually hadn't. The idea was meant to be that the Constant bribed one of the ship's crew or something to let him go. So everyone was expecting, everyone waiting for the first, for the DLC I'm about to play, was expecting to find out that, Grey was a traitor, and then you get in here and Grey's on your side again, so... They're just very good at cutscenes.
Yeah, well-written cutscenes that explain the story very well.
Yeah, we're going to start as an investment banker here, because there's an incredibly... Oh, God, what did I do there? Put the wrong gun in. There's an incredibly cool exit available. This is literally the only game he's got at. Pretty much, yeah.
Get Jamie playing Crusader Kings 3. Let's see.
Right.
People being like, huh? What's that? Also, I'm very sick now.
Should you wait for that guy to turn around? Thank you.
Yeah, throwing up is pretty bad, though. Just causing the market to crash by constantly selling. I mean, that is technically how it would work. So
we're going to drop a taser by the water cooler. We can set it off now, because the tasers aren't actually dangerous unless someone is holding it or standing in a puddle with it.
Hi, it's me. Yeah, it went really well.
someone in the chat saying they like playing CK3 because they usually play as Vikings just so they can send more boats to the UK. Very good. I'm currently playing the Elder Scrolls mod for it on stream. So I am sending boats, but mainly for the purposes of, ruining people's day.
I'm desperately waiting for the Ice and Fire mod.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be waiting for a long time, I think.
Yeah, but as soon...
Well, they said it was alpha sometime early this year, so...
Yeah, I have obviously got a guest in mind for the Song of Ice and Fire mod. A returner to the stream. But I need the mod to exist, so I can do my Ciro Farrell Iron Throne run.
Oh, yes.
I have to get the Vampire the Masquerade mod to work. I've tried a million times and it just, won't load.
That was tight.
Might be that a patch has made it not work anymore.
Oh, maybe. But you'd think, I mean, it's not official Paradox, but it also is, kind of, because they own the IP. So, I don't know. You'd think they wouldn't break the mod with a patch, but who knows?
It's one of those things where, a mod, you need to make... The team need to update it every time there's an actual update.
One of the most satisfying kills of the game, because she's a banker.
Beautiful. And now the taser is completely safe, incidentally.
Yeah.
Because all the electricity is left.
Yeah, it's in her bod now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
So we killed the target, we got all 3 data discs.
Can anyone tell that I didn't do very well at the electronics stuff in physics?
Yeah, it's my favourite exit in the game.
Oh yeah, this is great. It's kind of unfortunate that like my master's involved an electron microscope, given I don't understand how electrons work.
Actually, I tell a lie. That's my second favourite exit in the game. My favourite one is if you're in the pink flamingo costume and you go to the helicopter exit in Miami.
Oh, you can fly.
You just fly away as the flamingo.
Does that exit only work when he's the guy who's been fired?
What, that one? No, you just have to be the investment banker.
Someone has asked in the chat a question that I can actually answer. Has the CK3 after the end mod come out? It's only been given to certain streamers and YouTubers, and you can tell from the way I said that I'm not one of them. So, just if you're wondering, I know people who have it.
Right, so now we're on Little St. James.
Oh yes, yes.
We've got to kill some tech idiots who are doing some kind of like scam thing where they, what is it? They're like giving criminals plastic surgery so they can like it. Basically, if you're a hedge fund guy and you get like blacklisted for stealing everyone's money, you can come to them and they'll like remodel your face and give you a full new identity.
This is where Mark Zuckerberg got his face.
Yeah.
And why he looks like that.
This the final kill in this run, I confidently predict will be a fucking banger. What am I bringing? Right, yeah. The sick gun. So everyone get hyped to see the way we kill Ludmilla there.
All right. Saving the big kill for the woman on International Women's Day.
It can't be helped, unfortunately.
Yeah. That was dude being like, huh? What's going on?
That is Tyson Williams, CEO of Haven, a reputed paranoid tyrant. Williams is known for his bad temper and heavy-handedness.
Right, one down.
Tyson Williams eliminated. Excellent work, 47.
Make sure to get me a friendly gas can again.
Has anyone found anything on the security tapes yet? My ass on the line here, you got it? Whoever stole Mr. Williams' USB access to the villa.
Because they found all those bodies and they just assume, I don't know what the fucking coroner assumes there. There's like one guy dead, two guys unconscious, and one of the unconscious guys is naked. I mean, Quincy would sort it out, but...
Yeah, there's no crime Quincy can't solve.
Yeah. Right, there's a great little janky bit coming up here, so stand by in case there's a restart.
I'm ready.
Oh, well, cool. Sometimes the physics just decides to yeet that fucking thing that I just gently tossed on the floor, and it like flies off into fucking space, and then you're fucked. Such is the way of games having physics engines. There he is.
So, that's Stephen Bradley taken care of. Well done.
Right. And to get around like NPCs being like hyper observant now, this is my favorite like solution. I stand behind this post so they can just see an arm with a gun. Which isn't suspicious at all.
Yeah, it's just a hovering arm gun.
Right, she better come this way.
Armed with a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It's time for American death. Is it an explosive cheeseburger or something?
Nope.
That is Ludmilla Vetrova.
Does a rabid seagull go for her?
Oh my god, she drowns in the water after being
Nice
knocked out.
shot!
Yeah. Yeah, it was a drowning kill.
Wait, you know what we need now?
That must be some fucking American cheeseburger if it can knock someone out.
Got some heft, you know? It was a double cheeseburger. So.
That's not American enough. How dare you?
Murdered by the Baconator.
My initial method of like trying to kill her there was to like shoot her in the ankle as she got down the steps, so she would fall. But she wasn't always guaranteed to fall the right way, that she would face plant. And when I realised I could get that burger at the start of the level, I was just like, I think I've got this now.
It's all coming together. Lettuce, patty, you know, the whole thing.
It's a good level.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with this one.
Yeah, so we're now in Hitman 3. These are the two of the guys from the fucking metaverse earlier on. There's only 3 surviving partners left of the Illuminati. It's these 2 dipshits and an old woman. And they're hiding out in the world's tallest building in Dubai.
So sad.
Conspicuously, they don't name it, do they?
It's a made-up name. It's the
it's
Burj Al Khalali or something like that.
Al Khalifa or something like that. Or it's something very generic.
Yeah.
Very generic Arabic.
We do not have the rights to the real building, sort of.
Yeah, they very conspicuously did not call it Burj Al Arab for some reason.
That's Carl Ingram, Providence.
Yep, I can hear him being ill. So that shot
A
landed.
legendary political fixer, Ingram is old money and as rotten as they come.
Potential restart point coming up because I shoot this next guy, and one time in 10, he decides to go to a different bathroom for reasons I can't quite figure out.
Right there. That's Marcus.
Sometimes you just feel like going to a different one.
And you can sometimes get him if he does that, but it's very fucking... He's coming this way.
He might not look like much, but he's done more damage to the world than you could dream.
There we go.
You got him, 47. Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore. Let's move on to Carl Ingram. We're not done yet.
Right. Hopefully, the timing's good here.
Oh shit! I must go and get the
Oh fuck. Ah, you bastard. I didn't realise he'd started moving.
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate, Jamie.
I could have. If
I'll rack it up.
Yeah, if I'd seen that the guy was moving down the corridor on the mini map, I could have just dragged the guy to the cupboard first before I stole his pants. But it was like the fact that I didn't notice and I stole his pants meant I couldn't get the body out of the way in time.
Yeah.
Kest Levi, as they say.
Sir, we have word that he's arrived.
Oh. No, this is not happening.
Say what?
Oh.
Throw that around here. What are you?
Okay, well that's fucked us.
The accent, I don't know if people are watching like the infinitely AI generated steamed hams. But that accent is one of the ones that Skinner falls into.
Yeah, so what happened there was I did the same like little toss of the EMP thing that I did last time, but this time like the physics decided, no, that's fucking going into space. Video games. What they need to make is like a glass jar full of EMP that just breaks on impact.
What was that?
There we go. Oh, he's coming this way as well. What a gentleman. I'm mildly disappointed we haven't had any like of the, because occasionally like the guards, it's like it's like, oh, some idiot's throwing things around, I'll investigate it. But one time I threw the thing in there and the guard went, wow, gravity, it still works.
Accurately representing the intelligence of a security guard, to be fair.
Oh, and this time he's not fucking coming, which is good because I forgot to pick up the hammer. But Whatever. Alright, lads. Bang up job you're doing guarding this fella.
This is what's going to happen to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
This is what he sincerely believes is going to happen to him.
Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over.
And there we go.
This is kind of cool because I've not played Hitman 3. I've kind of been put off it by what you've told me, Jamie.
Oh, it's decent. It's just, I mean, the final level, well, it's not the final level anymore because there's been a free DLC, but the final level at launch is fucking dreadful. Anyway, we're now off to Dartmoor. She's the final partner of the fucking Illuminati.
Of course she's called Carlisle.
Yeah.
She faked her own death. And then her brother was killed. Or it looks like a suicide, but she doesn't believe it is. So she's hired a detective, who we're going to start disguised as, to investigate her brother's death. Meanwhile, the family are aware that she's still alive, but are preparing to have a fake funeral for her.
And also some of them seem to be quite pissed that she's still alive.
Yeah. But we need to smuggle in a dart gun, because the dart guns are the best items in the fucking game, quite frankly. Like. This is a classic I wish I could meet Diana start.
A locked room murder mystery.
I mean, credit to the developers. They definitely liked Knives Out, so...
Yeah.
I've never watched it.
Oh, Sinan, it's worth a watch.
Has more clues, 47.
Catch you later, Gift.
Catch you later, mate. There we go. That's her done.
Oh, how could that happen? Oh.
Arthur Edwards.
So, as well as killing her, you need to find the case file on the Constant. She has a copy in the safe in her office, but also there's a copy stored at the London branch of that bank we robbed in New York. And to get it, you need 2 tokens, which you can then take to the bank.
You need a pair, and you gain access, no questions.
The butler had one,
I bet that's where Madame Carlisle keeps a copy of the
and one of her daughters has the other.
She's like this because her mother was killed by Dalmatians. Yeah.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
So, Diana's voice has gone all scrambled, dramatic.
Yeah, we can just drive out.
In the hearse.
In the hearse.
I'll let this cutscene play out because it's so exciting.
Oh boy.
Oh, look at that.
New personal bests.
All right.
W's in chat, please.
Yeah.
Number 313 in the world.
That's pretty
God
good.
Damn. Like, it is really good, but also, how are there 312 runs better than that?
I mean, some of them will be, like, hacking, surely.
Oh, yeah,
Diana
probably.
can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
Wait, is this the prelude to the German nightclub level that is not the German nightclub?
Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Yeah, so the Constant has got the drop on Diana, and the guys in the woods are trying to kill Lucas Grey.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Yeah!
Tell the Constant to start running.
You see, he kills himself because otherwise 47 is going to try and fight like 100 guys in the woods.
And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
But yeah, anyway, so now you've got to go to Berlin and team up with Lucas Gray's version of Diana, who is Olivia, I think she's called.
And also spend some nice time clubbing.
Yeah, this level's really good. I don't think it quite on the first playthrough. I don't think it quite lands as well as it could. But basically, you turn up, like just on a road, and you go through the woods and find this nightclub, and there's like 10 or 12 agents from the ICA hunting you, and you can't see who any of them are until you follow them and spot them using their radio or whatever, and you've just got to kill 5, and once you've killed 5 they pull the plug on the mission and everyone leaves, and you can kill any 5, and then on subsequent attempts you can see them all in Hitman vision and like start in different places and everything. But it's slightly marred by the fact that there's like huge crowds on the dance floor and stuff, and you can't like say just poison a guy in the middle of the crowd without everyone in the room seeing it. I think it would be better if, like, the fact that it was a nightclub would let you get away with subtler kills like that. But it feels kind of like they were trying to invoke that scene from, what's the thing called? The thing with the French woman who's an assassin and the woman from the FBI or whatever that's chasing her, Killing Eve. There's a scene in that where a guy gets stabbed to death in the middle of a nightclub floor and no one sees.
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh, well, I think they were trying to invoke that, but like if you try and do that, you get spotted.
There's also a bit in Casino Royale that does something similar with visiting like the museum of like the human body and all that. It's a cool idea, but obviously coding AI to do that is hard.
Right, so we'll start as soon as he gets to like there, I think, and then our old favourite, the propane tank.
Hank.
Right, so we've dropped a proximity taser there. They coded the ICA agents to not actually be guards. If you need to kill a guard, you can drop the proximity taser and they'll pick it up because it's a weapon and guards are coded to investigate weapons. And then it activates when they pick it up and they die. To stop you from doing that, they made the ICA agents not investigate dropped weapons. But as a result, that means he just walks straight over the taser, which then like sparks up and sets off the propane tank.
We've lost one.
So you see the guns were red there, but then turned green when I threw the guy that saw me off the balcony.
Tremaine, are you still there?
Okay.
That's 2. Don't
It's
make
3
this
actually.
personal or
But
you'll
who's
get
keeping count?
sloppy. And clearly he's not making that mistake. We've lost a 3rd. We're paying for our mistakes with blood. Stop wasting time and end this.
So can they recognize you, the ICA agents?
Yeah. Yeah, they see through all disguises.
So is it a bit like turning up to an event and just seeing Sinan wearing a random costume and being like, right, hi, how you doing, mate?
Yeah. Coming soon to quite a few locations, actually, possibly, for video shoots.
Will you have more digital fires?
No fires for this one, but I am gonna. Well, maybe one, but I have to find a non-sectarian way to dress as a particular thing, and I'm not sure how you do that. So.
Are you going to be doing some sort of weird anti-Catholic action? What do you mean non-sectarian?
So I'm going to do a video about abolishing the monarchy that I'm going to release on the coronation. And I've got multiple costumes for it, but one of the costumes I want to dress as one of the sort of early Republicans that Britain had. But early Republicans in Britain were all radical Protestants, basically, or Guy Fawkes.
So cop out here, just a party thistle top.
So yeah, I just need to not dress in a way that's just. I need to not accidentally start like an Orange Lodge in Nottingham. That's just what has to happen.
Also, David, our few Scottish viewers appreciated that one.
Right, so now that we've declared war on the ICA, we're going to the main facility, which is in Chongqing in China. We're going to kill this futurist woman who works for them, and I think maybe was the woman on the radio in the previous level. I'm not quite clear on that. And this mad scientist guy who is trying to develop some sort of like brain control microchip or something.
Elon Musk again.
How does Elon Musk keep pulling up in this?
I don't know, but once again using the gun that makes people ill. Yeah. Havana syndrome pistol. Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, it's not Elon Musk unless it's from South Africa. Otherwise, it's just sparkling tech asshole.
Yeah.
Also, someone has pointed out the haircut on one of the on Hush. I think it would be. Yeah.
Kegs, Orange Lodge is like Scots laughing as English because Scots are English.
Oh no.
Here we go again.
So those drones flying around belong to the woman who's downstairs, like underground in the ICA facility. If you shoot one of the drones, she comes upstairs to have an argument because she assumes it's Hush, like dismantling them to fuck with her. We'll make sure to get his letter opener as we leave.
Now go get Imogen Royce and we can get to the core.
Because we shot the drone, she's on her way like to the exit, which means we don't need to spend like ages infiltrating the facility to get to her. All we need to do is take out her one guard. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Shall I count it?
Yeah. You see, he wasn't detecting me because he couldn't see me, but because the dart hit him from the front, it just decided like...
Hate it when a dart hits me in the front and I realise I've been darted.
Yeah.
Being darted by Jess Phillips.
I still think about that book I read for the podcast where they gave like the potato smiley faces to the Brits.
We have an emote. We have an emote of that if anyone wants to use it. Oops. Okay.
They completely mugged off the entire country there perfectly.
I was thinking about smiley faces and just ran in front of a guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little too fast there, Jamie.
Yeah.
Less speed.
Oh, did you see that precision? I managed to shoot the recording box with the fully automatic gun without actually alerting anyone to gunfire.
Yeah, someone's just put the thing in the chat.
There we go.
You got the bastard, Hush. Now go get Imogen Royce and we can get to the core.
We're all just enthralled.
Absolutely.
Here we go, moment of truth.
Yeah. Got him.
Hey.
We played peekaboo with her there. She got. Oh, don't you dare!
Yeah,
no. She didn't investigate.
Get some Fs, everyone.
Sake, like. Yeah, she got like. You could see she nearly spotted me, and she did the like, huh, and stopped because she'd seen enough of me to like investigate, but then just decided against it for some fucking reason.
It's like, huh, there's a bald man. Never mind.
She valued her life too much, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jamie. You remember you're very fast right now, so you should have a dude.
Yeah, the NPCs are learning. It's going to be like that fucking episode of Community where they're talking about the horror film where they just stand in the middle of the room back to back holding knives.
Now go get Imogen Royce and we can get to the core.
There was a really good game which I'm very disappointed didn't catch on called Echo. Not the dolphin one.
Dolphin, right?
Nah, yeah. Sorry, David. I'm too quick. But no, it's like a sci-fi one, and the concept is you're going through this like alien kind of place where it spawns copies of you, and they learn from your actions essentially. And so, if you want, you can go through like gunning them down. But what happens is there's periodic resets, and after a reset, it learns. So you can gun them down if you want to, but after the next reset, they're all going to be gunning for you essentially. It's very, very cool kind of take on like messing with AI essentially. Okay. Surely she can investigate.
Oh my god.
This is the least curious woman in the history of the world.
You're just walking by going, odd.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting. Well, I'll be sure to note that for the quarterly report, and I'll move on.
Mrs. Peston.
terribly sorry. I have a Telegraph article to write.
Fuck's sake.
I didn't realise they did put British journalists in this game. Damn. Jamie, remember, you're moving at a pace.
Stuck on the guy.
Roberta Peston, I'm pretty sure is just Italian Peston.
I need my therapy.
We made it.
You got the bastard, Hush. Now go get Imogen
I thought
Royce
because
and
I'd getting
we'll get to
hitched
the
on his
core.
bodyguard there, like I wasn't gonna manage to poison him and get out before the doctor turned around. But
Italian pesto is probably my favourite account. Gimmick account. And I don't like the gimmick accounts very much these days, so
All right, here we go. Please be curious. Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait for Matey to clear line of sight.
Good. That's both targets
Grab
down.
her security
I just
dongle.
need to override this, and I'm in. You can get out now, and I can take care of the data remotely.
And
Unless
that
you
lets
want to
us
hammer
use this
yourself.
exit. Oops.
Security protocol.
just take a picture of the door real quick
Yeah.
on my way out. My crimes dot.
Yeah, there you go. When the AI cooperates, it's actually fun. I feel really sorry for the one remaining lawyer at Twitter, presumably had to do this kind of shit yesterday to get past Elon's bodyguards to get him to stop posting.
I really like all of the indications being that Twitter does not have a functional HR department right
It's so
now.
good.
Right. So the villains have decided, like the Constants decided to recruit Diana. And so they're in Argentina at a big fancy party being held by a lawyer.
Like,
who
a suspiciously German-sounding person. I would assume.
It's a lawyer who was going to replace the Constant as the Constant when the Constant becomes like fucking Illuminati in chief or whatever the rank is. Yeah, the variable.
Anyway, let's go. Let's go to Isabella von Eichmann's party then. Let's see what that's going to be like.
So we've got to kill the lawyer and some woman that's there like to shadow Diana and make sure she's like actually on their side. You would normally meet Diana at the start of the level and then go in and then exit by like meeting Diana again. But
hold on, I need to respond to something in the chat. Yeah, Kegs. It's been confirmed for a while that like Twitter doesn't have a pre-production environment for testing. That's been confirmed. Like, I mean, this is a rare thing where it's like overlaps with my actual day job. Like, that's been well confirmed.
Isn't that also the case? But that wasn't an Elon Musk thing, where we just didn't have a testing environment.
Yeah, they never had it. Yeah, they never had it before. But they weren't also doing stuff at the whims of like the world's oldest 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Back then.
They didn't have a dipshit either.
So there's Diana.
And to be honest, the fact that it's taken this long for the website to properly start shitting itself, fair play to the devs they had before, because they built a pretty good site.
This is quite good. This though, watch. They didn't program the frisk points to account for 2 people at the same time, so you can just run through.
It works at airports too, trust me.
If you both get in the body scanner at the same time, the other guy will get patted down and you'll be able to walk through just fine.
If 2 people reach for a service weapon at once.
Yeah. The cop's AI overflows.
I kind of love the instruction that is very specifically for me here. Do not eliminate Diana Burnwood. Which is something I absolutely would do.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah.
Oh, that was smooth.
That was really good.
Right, so then 47 meets Diana in the vineyard. She kisses him, but it turns out she's got poison on her lips. Oh, because we missed a cutscene earlier where it's revealed, you know, when you saw her parents get blown up when she was a kid. It was 47 that did that. Dun, dun, dun. And they told her that. So she drugs 47, and then he wakes up on a train where they're doing science on him. And this is the worst level in the trilogy.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's a good job we're doing it quick.
Yeah. I mean, the starting locations, there's the lab where he wakes up, there's outdoors, which is where we're going to start, and there's Reflection, which is a fucking Batman Arkham-style dream sequence where you have to conquer your fears.
Oh, so it's fucking Saw and Batman at the same time. Great.
Yeah.
That's dope, honestly.
It does sound like it would be a very good film, but also... like it would be very tedious to experience on a personal level.
This level is literally a straight line.
See, this worked for Splinter Cell, but I'm not sure it really works for Hitman, to be honest.
I'd have more respect for it if they just made it a straight shooter instead of an actual normal level. It's just not fun to like have a level with literally one route.
Defeats the purpose of the game.
Yeah.
I like how my colleagues just climbed out the window, no worries. And yeah, doing this is notoriously uncomfortable.
This is the one that like randomly decided to start screwing me on Monday night, so it's also the longest of the runs. So if it like does go wrong, we're in for an exciting time.
Were you freezing to death out there?
No.
Oh, just like visual effects then, okay.
Yeah. You can't get hit by those like fucking things that are going overhead.
Oh, that's
See,
good
like,
that they had that.
The second Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow had a whole train sequence. It was actually good because it was all like very stealth and you know. But this just doesn't seem.
Oh yeah, it
you know,
can be done well, but.
Getting closer to the moment of truth here.
Very tense.
tense and dramatic, but not for a reason the game intends.
So yeah, you put the fuse in that and it sets off all those lights there, which blinds all of the heavy mob guys.
Can you see?
Aye. The old PJ and Duncan. Oh, we got it.
So what was the thing that could screw up?
Those two guys in that last car are just borderline psychic now. I think I found the 1 square inch of like a train car where I could throw that fucking screwdriver and they actually both turn to look at it. Because otherwise one guy doesn't turn, or the guy with like who can enforce just spots me with his arse, or like... But we're home free now, there's literally nothing else. If you're not doing it suit only, this entire section's pointless. You just dress like a briefcase wanker and run through.
Agent 47 on his way to the Labour conference.
Right. Murder
so
sucks steam.
You disconnect the rest of the train, that's nice, I like it.
Give me that. There we go. So there's a whole bit. There's a whole bit there where the Constant like has that syringe on his desk is designed to like wipe a person's memory, and he offers to like, you know, if you don't, instead of killing him, what if like you injected yourself with it and then like forgot who you were and you could go back to simpler times when you lived in an asylum and murdered people. Oh, another personal best.
Hey.
But what we did instead was jab him with the fucking syringe, because it's, if you kill him, you have to wait for the kill to register and then go into the next room and pull a lever to break the train. Whereas if you just jab him with a syringe, it ends faster. And then the DLC, because it occurs out of sequence with the main plot, you have to go back to the menu to get to it. But this takes place between the Vermont suburbia and the Scottish castle levels in Hitman 2. Its absence is the cause of the confusion for the cutscene where the Constant escapes, because you're all off the boat to do this, I think.
I love it when, you know, you're writing a plot for a game and you're like, okay, so now we're going to expand on it. How are we going to expand on it? Or we're going to put in a bit that really should have been there to begin with, because we can't reasonably like expand the plot any further from what we've already written. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Noel Crest was one of Lucas Gray's lieutenants, and Gray told him like, right, we've disbanded the organization now, just go and like become a fucking baker or something. And instead he turned to piracy with an actual pirate here. And they've stolen a satellite control unit, which they're going to use to blackmail the Ether Corp, which is part of Providence. So if we don't stop them from doing that, it'll cause Providence to like up security at the Scottish castle, and then we'll have a harder time with things. So right off the start here, I've got to make a reasonably tricky dart gun shot. So if I fuck that up, we're in for a lot of restarts. Also, we get the incredible fucking thing at the start of this level where when you skip to skip the cutscene here, I've skipped it now. You have to watch 47 do his city and guilds and then like put the tools away and everything. It's like 7 seconds on the clock before I can actually fucking move. If it didn't have to do that, if I could move straight away, this dart shot would be pissed because the guy would be standing still. Fucked it. Thank you for that, though.
No.
Oh.
Gabandi
I'll
TV
count
just
it.
resubscribed for 14
That was because
months.
Gabundi subscribed, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. 17.
It's alright, mate. It was actually because I'm just like bad at the game, but...
I think very categorically you're not bad at the game.
He is old as fuck though. So.
Yep, got him. There we go. We're going to put the micro explosive there. When we set that off, it ruptures that oil drum, which starts a fire. Which, if we do it at the right time, will burn the pirate alive.
What is this game's obsession with pirates?
Pirates are cool.
Yeah.
She's part of like the pirate crew that the Maelstrom ran. I think.
Okay.
Once again, Elon Musk's worst nightmare plays out.
Which is why Crest like knows her, because what's her face's pirates were like working for Grey as well. Put that away, thank you. Yeah, there was a slight pause there after I drowned him, where, like, because I drown him, and if I run out of the like toilet immediately, everyone alerts, because the fact that I drowned him sticks to me for a second. Like, crime is sticky, and I have to wait for it to like fall off before I can move. I love that this guy saw his mate pass out, and then by the time he gets there, his mate's naked, and that doesn't raise any alarms. Right, we've destroyed the satellite control unit.
Well done. With the control unit in pieces,
One of these guys leaves. We tranquilize the other one.
Now it's just a matter of taking out Akka.
Get the boat keys there. We should get a notification that she's dead.
Uh-oh.
No. Ah, fucked it then. I guess I put the bomb like an inch out of position.
Damn. Let me count it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
All right, Mark.
This is the final map, right?
Yeah.
Can we get you to do the COVID campaign without any prep as a bonus?
Sure. Fuck's sake, missed the dark gun again.
I'll count it again.
Yeah. It's getting close to everyone losing their money.
I only bet 69 channel points, so I feel okay about it.
I've just noticed I set the fucking fourth thing to 20 to 50 instead of 21 to 50, but
do you feel nice about it, Sinan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we got him. And I thought someone was spotting me there, so I was expecting that to suddenly fucking kick off, but I'm blessed. Get that a bit closer this time. But yeah, if people don't mind hanging around for a bit, I'll do the fucking Patient Zero one as well. Vaguely remember how it works. I know how to do the last. I think I remember how to do the last level fast, but the rest of it's going to be an adventure. What I like there is when you drop down from that bit, there's a guy watching, and he just says something like fucking. He's annoyed by seeing you climbing.
Taken care of.
One of my favourite lines he does is like, "Now do a flip, you fucking idiot." It has to be said, some of the fucking dialogue in this game from the guards is like my favourite voice work in games ever.
I enjoyed them reacting to you wearing the clown costume.
Yeah.
That's always good fun.
I mean, David's got a drop of one of the guard lines that is just amazing to me.
No.
Yeah. That's a guard's reaction to finding a dead body or a gun or something.
It's just like, oh, I have to do my job.
I told you something was up with this day, didn't I? I'm staring at the freakiest accident you would not believe.
Right.
Oh yeah, accident, totally. Yeah, he passed out and his clothes fell off.
Yep.
Super strange. That must be what he believes happened, though.
Pieces. The satellite's no longer our problem. Now it's just a matter of taking out Akka.
Come on, did we get her? Yes.
Yay!
Hey.
It's very annoying because like the barrel sets her on fire and you've got to wait for her to do the like little dancing trying to put herself out animation, which takes ages. If you set it off like at precisely the right moment, she gets caught by the very outer edge of the explosion, which knocks her unconscious, and then the fire kills her instantly because she doesn't do the little dance.
So are we done, Jamie? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, choose outcome. 6 to 20 restarts.
It was 19, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's less than 1 per level.
What was the final total time?
Got my 121 channel
We
points.
start at like 7:15, so that's like
An hour and 15.
It's less than that though, because some of it's like cutscenes and stuff.
Oh yeah, I think
2
that
hours,
was
2 hours
in an hour.
15, surely.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, I
but
can't.
yeah, we had
count.
we had cutscenes and everything in the middle. I could sit and go through
I
the.
just noticed the Sun Life over 50 plan option.
Yeah, I could go through and like count up all the scoreboard stuff, but the UI is terrible, and it would take me longer to do that than it would to just run the.
I love that. I love that David has made a profit off of that poll. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna just go AFK for a minute, so I can nip to the loo, because I've been sitting here drinking lots and lots. I've been staying hydrated during the recording, so keep chat entertained, everyone. I'll be back really quickly.
Yeah. So next up, we're gonna get Jamie. He's not practiced this at all. We're gonna get him to do the Patient Zero campaign from the first Hitman, basically. And you'll get to enjoy that because Jamie will be trying to remember it and figure it out as he goes along. We will, I don't know, will we do predictions for that one, guys?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we should.
Okay. We'll need to ask Jamie how to reset the prediction bot, but...
So, intermission musical.
Yeah, I'm going to be right back as well.
Yeah, Monster Sleep posts 1 million death threats. You've got my permission. That's a joke, obviously.
Can't believe that's what you did with the responsibility.
Really? You can't believe that about me?
Mark, no.
I like this soothing elevator music that you've got.
This is from Stray.
I've not played that.
Oh, it's good. There's a cat. What's not to love?
I know, I always get a bit worried about games like that in case they make me weirdly emotional.
Oh, it absolutely will make you weirdly emotional, yeah, but it's fine. It's a cat. You're allowed to be weirdly emotional like cats. That's
Yeah,
fine.
Okay.
but I don't really enjoy being weirdly emotional. That's the problem.
Okay,
I mean,
predictions
yeah,
are up.
well.
Now, the catch for this is it's much shorter than the campaigns we've just done. So I've only put it to between 0 and 21 plus, basically. So
Right.
place your
I'm gonna
bets.
go one for one to
I'm back.
15-minute cooldown on this.
There is a way to fucking reset that. Let me see if I can find it again.
Okay, so far most of the bets are coming in on the 6 to 10 restarts range. Now remember, Jamie's had no prep. He's not prepped this. So, you know, it's anyone's guess.
I'm a believer. I'm going for 1 to 5.
All right, let me.
A true believer would go for 0.
Well, not a true Leo,
I
because
mean-
he proved me wrong with my blind
Jamie-
face last time.
Jamie has to have one restart because otherwise, he'll be creating a work which is perfect, and that would offend God. So
Exactly.
Just looking up how you reset the counter.
Jamie's like quickly playing, Hitman, COVID campaign like walkthroughs at like 9 times speed just to refresh his memory.
Yeah, Mark, you say this, it'll make me weep in a good way, but I don't enjoy that emotional experience. I don't like it when things make me like weirdly cheerful.
Stray is good. I did Stray and like
I thoroughly
thoroughly
enjoyed
enjoyed it. I can't remember. Did we stream that one, Alex?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I get like a real sensation of existential dread when a video game makes me too emotional. It makes me feel like I'm wasting my life.
How did you get through Disco Elysium?
Disco Elysium doesn't really make me feel like that. I think it's because I've had this conversation with Ben before. I think it's because I do not relate to Harry Dubois at all. So I just play the game like I'm his mum. Like I'm just there trying to
Scolding him
get him
through
to
an
make
entire
good choices.
murder investigation.
I mean, considering the guy can ask the question, "Are women bourgeois?" Perhaps he needs to be scolded.
Yeah.
And on what a day to mention that as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, that generally, oh, Harry, what have you done this time is genuinely my mindset when I play the game.
It is legitimately like, oh, come on. How could you do this again? What do I expect different?
It's kind of a
Harry
shame.
Dubois
because-
bungling into a conversation to ask when is International Men's Day, though.
rolling a critical fail and then saying, I want to have fuck with you.
I just think of him as my large, terrible son. So it doesn't really. I don't really get that thing that many other people seem to get from that game, where it like makes them question their lives or whatever.
It didn't make me question my life, but I did really enjoy the D&D improvisational vibe of so many of the failed roles.
Yeah.
It was a good game.
I will say it's a shame that the sequel's never going to be properly made now, because my bet was that it was going to be from the perspective of his partner who left him and her unborn child, basically, based on a couple of comments the devs made, etc.
You should be able to do ! edit counter as one word, and then a space, restarts, space 0. That should reset it.
I'm going to leave that to someone else.
Hey,
Oh, there you
done.
go.
Cool.
It worked. Okay, we've got, I think, about 10 minutes left on the poll. I was a bit maybe optimistic or rather pessimistic about how long you'd take in the bathroom, so...
Fully betting upon a shit.
I mean, this might take a lot of restarts because I don't remember how stuff works, but...
Well, the range is 0 to 21 plus is
Right.
what we've gone for, broken up by increments of 5, so...
Well, there's only 5 levels, so...
Can I end a prediction early, I wonder? Let me see.
There's a button there for end submissions.
Yes, I can. Okay. Right, guys, you've got 60 seconds to finish your submissions, and then we're going to give it a go.
Oh.
Let go.
Game just fucking disappeared.
Good start.
Let me
Dude,
switch
we're on the clock as well.
Let me
This is the
switch us to technical difficulties while I restart that.
Can we be heard while we're on technical difficulty?
Yeah, we can.
I'm sorry, your technical difficulty screen is so good.
You should hear the
Everyone
music on
loves
it.
the technical difficulties, cowboy.
Oh, let me see if I can listen to the music real quick. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good music.
The music is actually from Hitman. I was in the game files to get the menu music for the stream starting soon screen, and I found this, and I have no idea where the fuck it come from. But I was like, well, I'm having it.
also, like, someone in chat saying, no, if you're not hyped for the next game, you believe in auteur theory, according to some fuckwazzle. So, and also, just don't, like, come on, let's not go with the Russ kind of insults here, please. But no, like, I mean, I genuinely think authorial voice does matter in shit like this. Like, Disco Elysium's a piece of writing, and so changing out the writers is going to affect what you get next time round.
I also just don't think there needed to be a sequel, to be honest.
I am streaming on Discord again.
Okay.
And I should be able to switch the stream back over.
Like, not everything needs to have a sequel. Is kind of my main gripe.
Argue that almost nothing needs to have a sequel.
Right, I'm ending submissions in 10.
No.
No, watching it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Submissions are closed.
Right, let me think.
See, I didn't think Disco Elysium was going to be an IP. I just thought they had more to say by their own, like, accounting. And I'm always prepared to listen. Like, when it's writers are driving something and they say, no, I've got something more I want to say, and I'm, like, usually prepared to hear them out. But when it's done the other way around, when it's like, oh, we've got this property, now we need to come up with something to fill it, then it sucks. So, and that's the sad thing is that's what we're going to get now.
I would play other stuff that they made that's like set in that world, but I don't think that we need to know anything more about
Harry and
those characters.
Yeah, they weren't going to do a sequel about Harry. They already confirmed that. So, okay, so this campaign reuses maps from the first game, but it changes everything round.
Yeah.
The Liberation Cult has installed itself in the southwest penthouse wing.
So we're murdering a pair of cultists for the first mission.
Yeah.
Be able to acquire your targets there. Proceed at your discretion.
If I can remember how to do it.
So this guy is like Uzbek or something, then?
Not a clue.
Yeah, well, I mean, Oybek is like a Turkish name, so...
I think he is actually, Sinan. I think you're correct. I'm pretty sure it says it in one of the things you can read. Yeah, so it's a weird kind of death cult, as you'll see if you like take in. Oh, that was slick. I liked that, Jamie. If you take in all of like the art they've got around the installation, it's all weirdly like death obsessed, etc. Which is your first warning that this campaign is going places.
Okay, I should have brought the tranquilizer gun.
Can you improv?
Maybe. Wait and see if that guy moves.
Is the level coming back to you?
Yeah, vaguely. Okay, fuck it. Let's try it. Oh, she's coming back. We fucked. Yeah.
Count.
Okay. I need to
Alright.
I need to replan that, actually, not restart it. Right. Bit of a fucking howk up this staircase again.
Does being dressed as a clown like do anything mechanically, or is it just for the lulz?
It changes some of the responses people have. Like those guys I ran past just went, "Oh, I hate mimes." But it's functionally the same as a suit. Although some suits do actually have like mechanics, like there's a wetsuit, and certain levels have an exit that you can use while wearing it.
Oh, I didn't know that. That rules.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hello, sir.
Though that couple in the bathroom are having an argument because he talked her into signing up for like the mass suicide that the cult is going to do, and then bottled it. And she's mad at him.
Yeah, well, he should have a bit more follow through.
Yeah, I guess.
Interesting.
That is Oybek Nabazov, self-declared teacher and cult leader. His second in command won't be far off.
Ah, fucked it. Okay, I didn't think that guy had eyes in the back of his head, like, but apparently.
I like the ending shot there of you just injecting this in front of people.
How many levels are in this thing?
5 levels.
The Liberation cult has installed itself in the
Yeah, I don't feel good about my bet.
No, I still feel good.
Hotel guests. You should be able to acquire your targets there. Proceed at your discretion.
I do like the music for this level.
Yeah. Right, so if I remember right. Oh yeah, she doesn't like this creepy outfit. I need to close that. Start the guy.
That is Oybek Nabazov, self-declared teacher and cult leader.
Should maybe have waited an extra second or two before I did that.
What? No, I'm up.
So I'm curious as to what you're doing and why here.
I thought if I dart him, I'd be able to get her. Oh, fuck's sake. I can't remember. I'm sure I get her with the poison, but... Hang on. Let's, not count this one because I'm just replanning. I meant to pick that. So if I want to... Right, let's... Let's switch dart guns and bring a fish.
A master at work here.
You say that, this plan might be shit.
I just wanted to picture, like, the clown lays out all his tools on the bed and picking through them.
It's a briefcase with, like, a perfect form cut out of a trout.
The Liberation
Yeah,
has installed itself in the southwest penthouse wing, and the exhibition is open to hotel guests. You should be able to acquire your targets there. Proceed at your discretion.
Yeah, I think we might end up like with a fairly high number of restarts here, but you are going to get a peek at the process.
Nice.
It's a hefty fish.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a walloper, you could say.
I do like that walking around with a fish just does not arouse any suspicion at all.
I mean, why would it when you think about it?
I don't know. If people saw me walking down the street with a fish, just brandishing a fish, it might become like a terror incident in this country.
Oh, right, yeah.
Do you know what? I've just... Well, sorry, we're potentially in comedy hours here, but we'll see how it plays out.
All right.
I hit her with a dart gun and made her sick.
Yeah.
His second in command won't be far off.
We'll see where she goes. Yeah, she's coming over to this bathroom with the arguing couple in it. Right, mate.
That's pretty.
Mate, stood over there. Oh, they're leaving anyway.
Elimination confirmed. Good work, 47. Now for
But you've spooked her.
Yeah.
Yeah, explosions have a way of doing that.
Command, I've arrived at the location and it looks clear. Back to smoking and joking.
It looks clear. There was just an explosion. Don't worry about it.
I guess I better go keep an eye on her. I assume when the panic wears off. Ooh. Please do not perceive me.
So where is she now?
She's in the kitchen.
Yeah, throwing up into the food.
No, she's just standing there. Once the lockdown ends, she might like just decide to be sick then. But I can't risk going in and jabbing her because when they're in lockdown, the guards are like extra psychic. So if you like jab them with a syringe, even though the guards aren't looking, they all just know what's happened. Which is highly annoying, but you know, fair play. Oh, that's locked. Fuck me.
I'd like to order. Hello?
Oh, you can push her over the balcony
Yeah,
there,
can
can't
you
you?
just yeet her over the edge?
Oh, apparently not.
Oh, well.
Right, okay, well,
Hate it.
we know what we're doing now, and that's not exploding the guy until she's in the bathroom.
Hate it when I get a little notice in real life that says crime noticed.
Yeah. This is where we find out that, like, by the time she gets into the bathroom, the guy has moved away from the fucking petrol tank.
The Liberation Cult has installed
Those
itself in the
guys seem
southwest penthouse wing,
further ahead
and
than
the
usual.
exhibition is open to hotel guests. You should be able to acquire your targets there. Proceed at your discretion.
There's an achievement on this level. If you go up to the top floor where they're planning the like mass suicide, they've got like a canopy set up, and there's an achievement for like setting off an explosion that lands like the woman's unconscious body in the canopy, and it's basically impossible to do that since Hitman 2. Not the
Sir, you should go back. You really don't want any
fuck
trouble
up there,
here.
like.
You bounced into her and she went, what?
Yeah, I was pressing Q, but it just he didn't
All
feel
right,
like,
well,
didn't
there
feel
you
like
go.
swinging the fish, I guess.
Restarted.
So, sometimes the fish just doesn't want to cooperate.
Fish was still alive. It was wriggling too much.
No, this assassination is too gauche.
I'm trying to think what
in it.
something happened while I was practicing the other day where like I think it was on the train, you know, on the train like where I
And the exhibition is open
like
to
right at the start of the train run, I choked that guy out and steal his outfit. I just couldn't choke that guy out. We wouldn't get hold of him.
Slippery fucker.
Yeah, just standing behind him, mashing the button, and like.
Also, someone Red Tixie in the chat saying that Agent 47 trusts us the Labour Party.
Hey, got him.
Keir Starmer rolling into town like.
Attending an event which is the Labour Party's policy platform.
Yeah. I think one of my favourite tweets I've done a while ago was one where someone was insisting that the Conservative Party were really serious, and I said, yes, they're really serious. Just ignore this really small clown car that's shown up.
I love the really dramatic sting there because I threw a fish at some guy like Mac threw it.
How must you be throwing that fish?
Can't wait to have James Bond throwing fish around. Oh, wait.
What the fuck?
You got seen.
Yeah, she spotted you, I think.
Saw you through the can. Like, ooh.
Nobody has knowledge of me though. Like they
Look
tell-
up. Look right. No.
That guy has because he's just run into the room.
Well, yeah, I mean, I assume the people who are in the room have figured
Is
it out.
this for shooting them from the front glitch? Is maybe doing?
Yeah, it happens. You'll when it glitches, it's like everyone acts as if there's knowledge of a crime, but none of them like. They all react in a panic like they witnessed a crime, but there isn't actually any knowledge of the crime that goes around. The thing I was talking about where if I don't pause after drowning someone before leaving the room, that manifests the same way. Thanks, Dixie. Like, I run out of that bathroom too quickly, and a guy panics, but doesn't turn orange until he gets, like, up to some guards, and then they all, like, suddenly have knowledge of him.
I'm sorry, I have to respond to this Portian comment. I had someone tell me Liz Truss is well respected by the public. I'm pretty sure we had, like, a 7-week demonstration of that explicitly not being the case. Like, what else was going on? Insanely funny that it was only 40-something days, 45 days.
Is that the shortest Prime Minister we've ever had?
Yes, by some margin. The second shortest was someone who lasted like 160-something days, and he only was for such a short time because he died of like an unexpected lung disease or something.
Now, notice our pro gamer here has worked out that in the time it takes her to walk across, he can sort this body. And so he's making efficient use of his time.
Yeah. I'd put the shot in between. I don't even know if I need to steal his pants, to be honest, like, but it's just the way the night was going. But yeah, if I take the shot on her between them, she gets to the bathroom faster. A couple are just getting ready to leave now. The guards aren't following her in, that's a relief. On one of the elusive targets, the warlord, you had like an African warlord in the hotel. I think it was this exact bathroom. But they gave her 2 bodyguards that were immune to distractions.
All targets eliminated, 47.
Like, completely.
Contract complete. I'll have the money wired to your account. Good work.
Oh, how weird.
I was wondering if you were going to switch back to the clown costume so that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, I shouldn't change into the... I don't need to change... Like, I was changing into that originally because if I get caught, like, messing around by the can, I'm trespassing, but no one comes in there, so...
That was unlucky.
Yeah, they gave the warlord 2 bodyguards, and because they were, like, absolutely sick of speedrunners, like, making a mockery of their, elusive targets, they made the bodyguards completely immune to distractions and follow it into the bathroom if she got sick. And that worked in my favour because the fact that they were completely immune to distractions meant they were deaf. And so they stood shoulder to shoulder watching her be sick, and I could just walk up behind them, get one in a chokehold and knock him out, and then do the other. And the second guy didn't react at all while his mate was being like strangled next to him. Yeah, there's like a second's pause there where he sort of can't hit her with the fish for some reason. No? Oh, no, it did. That's alright. Right, better tidy these up since... I mean, for one thing, that guy's lying in the fucking path of the explosion, but...
If you go without me.
You coward, Jeff.
Howard, Jeff.
No.
Get it together, mate. Oh, I didn't pick the fish back up, for fuck's sake. Jeff. Get out of here.
Jeff is on the way out.
Being drowned in your own vomit is a hell of a way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sister Yulda's eliminated. Good work, 47.
Yeah, Yordles is that means star, if anyone's wondering.
Oh. Okay, so that's trespassing that way, which we didn't notice last time because we were in the disguise.
Alright, I will count it.
Walk back out through the hall?
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to because, like, there was an enforcer there. I could see on the minimap, but I'll just set the fucking explosion off and then we'll see what happens.
The liberation
I had the idea I could sneak out past that way without being, like, detected at all and then set the bomb off as I was about to head down the stairs.
Like, if it weren't for those squeaky shoes, you'd have gotten away with
it. Oh, do you know what I should have? I don't know if it's illegal or not, but I should. If I fuck this up, I'll switch weapons because there is actually a clown-themed baseball bat. But to bring it in, you've got to smuggle it in a briefcase because it's too big to like carry in your hand. It's obviously too big to fit in a fucking briefcase as well, but that's the magic of
being a clown,
international assassin.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's very on brand for being a clown, to be fair.
Yeah, but when you're not a clown, you can also do it with sniper rifles and stuff, so...
Like, for the Garrett, they should have you pull, like, a length of, flags, like handkerchiefs out of your pocket.
Retrieve my fish this time, in case I can hurry Jeff along with it.
Jeff, get out of here, I've got a fish.
If you don't, I'll know you don't love me.
No.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yeah, you'd commit ritual suicide if you cared about me.
Coward, Jeff.
Oh, they've actually got lethal poison in here as well. That's pretty cool.
Alright, Jeff, get out of here. Also, that's a terrible shirt.
It is, like.
Oof.
Right, mate, he's in the fucking kill zone, so...
Go out the normal way, go out the normal way.
All targets eliminated, 47. Contract complete. I'll have the money wired to your account. Good work, as always.
What do you reckon 47 spends his money on? Well, clown costumes, clearly, but...
I don't know, he's got a house that he upgrades, but unfortunately he's not been able to afford the bathroom yet, or the ability to go outside.
Yeah, they actually answered that question in the roguelike mode. You have, like, a fucking safe house that you can't access all the parts of until you unlock them by, like, grinding things. And you can, I don't know, buy, like, different carpets to put down or something.
Ooh.
They're cowards. They should have just made, like, a Sims level instead of it being, like, a fucking 100 levels of grind. You know?
I just saw a spike in traffic from the hotel's network. Looks like a series of automatically dispatched messages. I'll get a team on it right away.
No, that's one down. Spends it on more barcodes, yeah. In Blood Money, I think he actually has a pet bird.
Yeah. Which is a really nice feature, and I wish they'd brought it back, to be honest.
Oh, well, there's like tons of people who wanted the like safe house features from Blood Money in this. So, but like you would get, excuse me a second. Rather than unlock like equipment through challenges or whatever, you would like have to buy it. And if you like left a level carrying a rifle, then you could take that rifle at the next. And it's like, why? It's so like pointless. There's like 50 different guns you can unlock, and you never need any of them other than like reskinned silver ballers.
So some strange message has gone out.
Yeah.
That was on a kill switch, and you know, as a consequence, you're going back to what is it, Sapienza? Is the map?
Yeah, it's Sapienza. Since we're in a port, I'll dress as the Buccaneer. So I've got to kill 2 guys and retrieve a virus sample. You see, the annoying thing is, it saves you gear, but not per map, per location. So I can't even get clues as to what I would know, what I used to do, because this is what I had on the fucking normal Sapienza run I did earlier.
And yeah, Master of the Art, kind of like that, except you upgrade it with stuff you find in the missions, was the idea.
Oh, on the new thing or the old thing?
Yes.
Because the new one, it's literally just grind levels and you unlock like access to the bathroom. At the start, you don't have access to the bathroom, but you also don't have access to outside, so you just got to hold it in until you've reached Mastery 5.
No, it's just confirmation that, you know, Agent 47 is a sink pisser.
Oh my god.
Right. What do we want to bring? I feel like we'll bring that. That's always good value for money. And actually, I guess we'll bring the other. We'll just bring a gun and 2 gas grenades. That'll feel like that's probably enough to overcome all obstacles.
Agent 47 goes on r/sink pixels. Yeah.
I only found out about that literally yesterday, by the way.
Same. Have you seen? I like their little logo for it as well.
No, I've not been on it. I just there was a meme someone retweeted and it said
I saw.
originally posted on, and I was like, oh, of course that's a thing.
Someone's wife found out and they got super mad at them, didn't they?
This guy gonna get mad at me for walking in here? Nope.
This is nicer than my pirate costume. I'm a little hurt.
We just need to get you a bigger budget, Sinan.
Yeah, we do. I need, like...
Oh, he is coming down here with guards. Fuck's sake.
I am buying 2 possibly quite expensive costumes, or making.
Okay. Bounced out it bounced the wrong way. Okay.
Did that bounce out the door there?
Out the window, I think, maybe, yeah.
Amazing.
I accidentally chucked this noxious grenade out the window.
So anyway, the one thing I do remember is that ringing the... Who the fuck was that? Oh, right, okay. They didn't see me last time.
Literally everyone.
Yeah, they didn't see me last time, so...
Alright, I'll count it.
Good for them on being more attentive, I guess.
Good evening, 47.
I mean, I already have... Someone giving me advice on a pirate costume. I already have most of a pirate costume. Just I need, like, a coat for it, basically.
Right. Yeah, ringing that church bell makes this guy come down out of his apartment. I should have brought the
I'm gonna love you and leave you, friends. I'm getting sleepy.
Fair play, mate. Thank you for joining us.
No, thanks for having me.
Yeah, and we'll be back to Dracula's next week.
Yeah.
Catch you later,
Bye,
mate.
everyone.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.
Right.
Are you fucking... How did that land perfectly in the corner, man? That... For fuck's sake, man. That's the one that bounces and it just went... It went, no, I'm just going to hit the wall and drop straight down. Fuck me. Right, okay. We have a Limbit Mine version, which is probably better suited.
I'm probably also going to jump off now because it's late and my partner needs to, like, sleep. So...
Fair play, mate.
Right, thanks for having me.
You didn't sign up for the extended director's cut, so...
Yeah, I'll keep watching in the chat, though. I'll see you all.
Catch you later.
Alright, I will take all the restarted duties then. Cheers.
Bye, everyone.
See you, mate.
Target should be on their way to their meeting now.
Look around in here.
In fairness, it's only 3 maps in this campaign, so once we crack this puzzle, there's only 1 left.
5 maps.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, I maybe set this way too low then.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Right, anyway. Oh, I could have done. I could have done the fart briefcase. Forgetting my fundamentals.
That is Brother Akram, your second target.
Oh, I got him and the guards. That's incredible. Now, where's the nearest fucking toilet here? That's the question.
Out the door on the right, I believe, under the arches.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's going to be a fucking nightmare.
Well, let's see what he does.
No, but I mean, he's going to go over there with the guards. The second you start drowning him, the bathroom is flagged as free and someone else can come to use it. Well, one of them's gone back upstairs to the apartment, so that's good. That other guy probably...
I think we're fine.
Yeah, I think we're fine, actually. Wait, where's he gone? Oh, he's going to use this bin. Oh, well, I hope no one can fucking see this.
Another raccoon eliminated. That's confirmed.
Right then.
Sometimes the simplest is the best.
Where the fuck's Matey at?
Yeah, you're gonna have to sneak in through. I think the way you're meant to do this bit is through the catacombs.
Yeah.
Sir, you are not authorized to be here.
Alright, fine.
I'm happy I got through to you, sir.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, there we go. I knew there was a fucking thing somewhere. Never have enough bricks.
I think you can shoot him from there, if I remember correctly.
Oh, fuck. Where do you think you're fucking going, mate? Like, you didn't see us this far down the stairs. Just need Alan Titchmarsh there to fuck off. There we go. Oh.
You need to go slightly up the stairs to hit him, I think, don't you?
I'm trying to work out what the fucking guards over there are gonna do. How are you, man? This fucking guy. Oh, I'm realising what I should have done now.
What?
Can I steal the other guy's outfit? That's the question, like. Oh, also, I forgot to pick up the fucking virus cycle off. Virus sample off him, so good job we came back.
Virus as soon as you extract. Do be careful with it.
And presumably they're just going to be happy to see me now.
Welcome. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Where am I going here? Right, so if I interact with him, does he dismiss his guards?
Author and aspiring mass murderer.
Brother, follow me. It's nearby.
It is time then. Time to unleash the flame.
Alright, where am I going?
Ready. I really am. I hate them. So many questions about this stupid girl and her ghosts. This is not what I'll be remembered for.
Can I get him to stand over here?
The teacher told me of his plan.
No.
I knew I wanted in.
No.
When we trigger the weapon at Cassicon, they will be touched by it, all of them. I am ready to die to take them with me. And you are here with what I need. The weapon.
I'm not sure if there's a specific place I can lead him to.
What are you waiting for? Wait. You're not Akram.
You gonna follow me?
Oh yeah, take him into the sewers. Go, go, go.
He's not. Yeah, he stopped following me. He's just.
See you, buddy.
Oh, that fucking gardener. Right.
He's the only one who alerts on you both, so...
Yeah, but I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do now. Is it suspicious to throw this?
Oh crap.
Oh, did I get him?
You got him?
I got him. I forgot I had that on me. I should have just fucking engineered a way to yeet it at him when he was standing down there with his guards. So the question is, where's he going to go to be sick? And how many people are staring directly at him when he's doing it? See, these two fucking idiots are still down here.
Is he going to go to the cliff to be sick? That'd be very fun.
Yeah. Classic. No, he's going to be sick in a fucking bathtub over here. Right, nailed on. That guy at the far end is going to fucking spot me through all the graves here, like.
Hey!
Cool.
Kill confirmed. Craig Black has
Exit.
been eliminated. All objectives complete. Good work for you, sir.
There we go.
Yeah, took some getting there, but we figured it out in the end.
On that note, I'm going to fuck off to my bed because I'm knackered.
Fair play, mate.
For people who actually listen to the podcast, the episode will be out on Friday this week. So, yeah.
Hey.
But aye. I'll catch you after.
Catch you later.
Good night, David.
Oh, there's a fucking exit on the pier that I could have gone to.
Well, it's cool. It's a sub 10-minute speed run.
Yeah. Oh, there'll be like a much faster way to do this if you've played it more recently than like 2019. In fact, probably wasn't that recent that I played it. Because your progress from 2 gets imported into 3, so I probably haven't. It's probably why I got a personal best on that previous level, because I haven't played it in Hitman 3 before. We'll see whether I get one here for like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I haven't played these since Hitman 2. Oh, this one's a fucking nightmare. You got to kill Harry Potter.
Yeah. I'm just reading back through the previous text of the chat, and Nick, I'm very disappointed in you.
Right, so I don't even remember how there's going to be restarts aplenty in this because I don't even remember how the fuck it works. It's like you've got clues as to who the you've got to kill that guy who's marked on the map, I think, but then the other people aren't marked, and you've got to like decipher clues. So it's like, oh, the guy, you know, the one of the infected wears a hat, but like, you know, fucking his first is in like Etch-a-Sketch, but not in like piano and all this sort of shit. It's the prototype for the sniper assassin mode they added in 2. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't like this
Pressing
mission very much.
Pressing the wrong fucking thing. No wonder it's playing a cutscene rather than starting the level.
Welcome to Colorado 47. Your primary
cheers, happy to
target
be
is
here.
Dr. Bradley Payne.
Oh, nice work, Master of the Art, by
He's
the way.
already infected a number of militia members with Nabazov's virus. To ensure containment, we must
thank you, man.
eliminate everyone who has been in contact with it.
Tell your friends.
I'm looking at the data now.
Where's this
I'll have
fucking
some intel
knobhead
for
at?
you shortly. The target is training for some sort of high-intensity operation. Look for assault weapons and body armor. He may be at or near the shooting range.
So
That is your primary target. CDC. Confirmed, 47. Bradley Payne has been eliminated.
just like
Now
that.
focus on the poor sods he
Right.
infected.
So
I'm
recruited
seeing
as Spec
references to
Ops.
assault training in the target's dossier, 47. He's likely
It's
to be
over
in
to
the
your left
Barnstable
slightly.
shooting range.
Yeah. There we go. Right. So one of the shooting range guys.
There's something here. This is specific. The target is injured. He's limping.
That guy's not limping, is he? So.
No.
This should help you narrow the search down a little. The target's signed for an assault rifle
Oh,
and several hundred
that-
rounds
that's
of
him.
ammunition. Look for someone shooting.
Just set
That's
him on
the
fire.
first infected target eliminated, 47. I'll have information.
I
on
do
the
actually
next
quite
one
like the
momentarily.
sniper assassin mechanics.
The target is near the greenhouse.
Some of my most popular YouTube videos are of me and my daughter playing the co-op mode for Sniper Assassin and Hitman 2.
I'm disappointed your daughter isn't here noising you up in the chat, to be honest.
Insight indicates that symptoms include
She's got better things to do,
feeling
mate, like
cold.
lately though, hasn't she?
Look for someone trying to
That's-
stay warm.
Right, someone trying to stay warm.
Bottom right there? No. I thought that was a
Here we go.
barrel in the
This should
kitchen,
help ID
maybe?
him. The target is assigned to the mess.
So,
Look for someone cooking in the field kitchen.
right. Oh, he's blown on his hands, isn't he?
An infected target eliminated. Well done. Wait, 47. One of the infected is trying to escape. Take him down now. We can't let any of them get away.
Oh, fuck off. Which way is he going?
Escaping patient eliminated, 47. Well done. I'll have intel on the final infected target shortly. Look for the target in the overgrown junkyard toward the main gate, by the water tower. Most likely
Not happy
one of the
about where that body
soldiers.
is, but I don't think I can move it.
I have something, 47. I'm seeing write-ups for being drunk on duty. You're looking for a drinker.
Was that guy
Right.
just drinking?
This should be helpful. It's trying to
Think
fix up an
so,
old
yeah.
tractor, 47.
Oh.
Repairing it, it seems.
That's him. That's definitely
Working with
him.
someone else. Let me just confirm. Yes.
And we're out before anyone spots that body I left in the street.
Excellent. First try.
Yeah. Oh, look, a personal best. How did that happen? Right.
Because you're just the best. You're just the best person, Jamie. That's why.
Yeah. Right. Can I remember how to fucking do this? So-
Oh, this is the final one.
Yeah.
It's only 4 maps. Okay. Alright, this one's fun as hell.
Yeah, it's 4. Why did I get 5 from them? How many restarts are we on?
We are on 9, I think. 10. No, we're on 10.
Alright, so people win money if I do this on the first try.
Well, not actual money, but yeah.
Yeah, no pressure then. Right, let's see what do I need. I need a Krugermeyer, I'm pretty sure. Let's take the fancy one. And I want to say melee weapon. Let's go with the gold bar. Why not? Can I bring a briefcase? I don't think I can bring a... No, I didn't think so. So... I think... I'm trying to replay this in my head. Do you know what it is? I don't think we're going to get this without any restarts because I can't remember the specifics. So I've got to, there's 2 guys on the helipad. I've got to knock them out and take a disguise, and then I get into the hospital, distract the doctor, kill him, take his hazmat suit, then knock a guy out with the gold bar, shoot the bloke, and then leave. So I kind of feel like I'm missing a piece of the puzzle though. But all right, let's try.
All right.
Welcome to Hokkaido.
Nope.
So the gimmick here is there's a patient infected with like coronavirus, and anyone they walk nearby also gets infected.
Power pal. There we go.
This is so gimmick. Like I don't.
Looking sharp.
Nearly got clocked by the camera thanks to that bug. You're standing too close to those like doors. Right. Yeah, if you're standing too close to those doors, they won't open for you.
That is Dr. Klaus Schmidt, 47. He cannot be allowed to leave the facility.
Jamie.
Will protect you from any risk of infection.
Doesn't shooting it break the suit?
Nah.
Well done, 47.
Game's not that clever.
Time to wrap
Just
this up.
wondering whether this guy's going to turn around and see we're here.
Command, I got nothing here.
I need to move.
Returning to
So.
post. Out.
I've just had food arrive, so don't need a restart.
Okay.
Is Owen Cage. From the looks of him, it's a miracle he's still alive. Target eliminated. Well done, 47. No one else is infected. We've managed to contain the virus. Head for an exit as soon as you can. Very well done, 47. Owen Cage.
That was sloppy. I can normally do that in about a minute, but we got it. Yeah, that did go well.
You got it. Well
yeah,
done.
Like I say, I think my best time is just under a minute on that, so it was sloppy as fuck, but...
Well, so that was 10 restarts exactly. Yeah. So congratulations to people who chose 6 to 10.
Yeah. Thank you for your faith in me there. I am now going to move us over to the raid thing, and we'll find someone to raid if you can manage that. I don't know if Sean Bean's on or what.
Oh yeah, let me find someone for you to raid. 1 second.
Everyone enjoy Ave Maria. Is the exit music there?
Sean Bean's live. Yeah, you can do Sean Bean.
Cool. No, I'm not doing that, am
I? I think, don't you have to?
No,
I don't
mods
know.
can do it.
Well, would you mind? Yeah, thank you.
We've got it. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. That was a very fun time.
Yeah, no, awesome. Really enjoyed it.
We ran a little longer than I expected for having watched so many cutscenes, like, but maybe I'll come back since everyone enjoyed that so much. Maybe I'll come back in a few weeks and do it all suit only. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's pledge to that in a month or two. We'll, when I've had time to figure out all the suitor-only runs, we'll do it again.
Sounds like a plan.
But I'd like we'll give it some space so that I can practice and not disrupt Dracula's too much. So thank you all for coming, and we're off to see Sean Bean now. So cheers.
Have fun.
All right, we out.